Alrighty then, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to day number 2 of the energy-packed, full of awesome and interesting, intense Valorant plays coming in. The Esportz Premier Series 2021, brought to you by Hell Energy Drink and Joshap. And my co-caster Elika was just sipping on some head energy right there because she really needs that in order to give you guys the content you guys are looking forward to. So yeah, I'm your caster Assassin 47. Joining me on the desk today is going to be Elika. And Elika, how are you feeling today?
I'm feeling more than excited. First day was a little bit of disappointing for me because teams like Global Esports, Triple Q really shut down the enemy's team yesterday. We saw a lot of huge score differences match. So today I'm expecting a little competition. Although we did see a lot of teams yesterday have done a comeback in the second half and stood out outstandingly. They did try their level best, but yeah, to all the teams who weren't qualified for the second day of round number 64, I hope they grind and come back and qualify number 2.
Definitely, that's the entire point, right? We have got four online open qualifiers that are going to be happening throughout these 4 months. And if you didn't make the cut in qualifier number 1, you can definitely come back again in qualifier number 2 and give out your best against these amazing teams as well. So yeah, touching upon the topic of a little bit of a recap that happened yesterday as well. We had the first game, which was Global Esports versus Glacial Demons, where Global Esports snatched the win. In a flawless way, of course, 13-0. Then we had an off-stream game that was Shorty versus Valorant Pros, where Shorty were the one who went ahead and grabbed the victory over there. The on-stream game for the day was Triple Q versus TFF, where Team Triple Q won it out against Team TFF 13-7. And yeah, the third on-stream game was Godlike Esports and Palmley Plus 4. Even though Palmley Plus 4, they tried their level best, I got like Esports. They snatched the victory there, 13-1. So yesterday, all the on-stream games were kind of okay-ish, I would say, because most of them were storms, and it is okay. It is completely okay for all of these newer teams. It's definitely a great platform to beat out the best of the best, challenge them, and learn a lot as well throughout this entire journey. And yeah, I mean, the off-stream games yesterday were definitely interesting. We had LagX Gamers, YouTuber Gang, Gravity Esports, Team CG Junior, Pride Nation Esports, Enormity Esports, some of the newer names out there as well, right? And they all put out a really good performance, and they have secured that position in day number 2 of this specific tournament as well. That is Esports Premier Series 2021, brought to you by Hell Energy and Joshap. But yeah, the recap was pretty much that. And if you guys just tuned in, if you guys missed out on day number 1 and don't know what the format is, we can definitely go ahead and take a look at the format as well. That is going to be coming up right in front of your screens. So phase number 1 that is going on right now, it is gonna start off with round of 64, all best of 1 maps, 3 games a day. Started yesterday, 10th of April, and is going to be going on till the 13th of April. Then comes round of 32, which is also going to be best of 1, 3 games a day, 14th to 17th April. And then is the final phase of this specific phase. I mean, final stage of the specific phase, which is round of 16. It's going to be best of 1 as well, 3 or 2 games a day. Starting from 18th of April to the 20th of April. And I guess Elika can go ahead and walk us through
Yeah.
the rest of the phases.
Yes, I think the phase 2 is pretty much the sum up for the grand finale, which will be happening on 24th April with a best of 5 maps. And this is the format for the qualifier number 1. We do have 4 qualifiers, which will be leading to the end of a grand finale for all the qualifiers in your beautiful land. I'm looking forward for that. And I think qualifier number 1, it's going to be a huge journey because 64 teams have registered, and total 250 teams who will be participating throughout all the 4 qualifiers. And I'm expecting that each and every team who are participating in the qualifier number 1, especially in the round of 64, you give your best because it's single elimination. If you lose
Yep.
once, that's it. You're done and dusted out of the qualifier number 1.
Definitely, and I did get a cue from the production as well that gate number 1 for the day is ready as well. So without further ado, let's just quickly dive in towards the game. The first match of the day is definitely going to be interesting, so we are definitely going to be jumping straight in towards match number 1 for the day. Before that, guys, if you still haven't get yourselves a can of Hell Energy drink, I request you go ahead, get it done, and just keep on sipping on that Hell Energy drink throughout this entire game. And yeah, I mean, it is definitely interesting to see sponsors like Hell Energy Drink and Joe Shap going ahead and partnering up with Esports Premier Series and energizing us throughout this entire 4-month tournament leading on to the LAN as well. And also, if you guys want to follow us on our social media, it is right down here. It's at the rate official assassin 47 on Instagram and at the rate Tanvi Jasmine for the win on Instagram as well for Elika. You guys can go ahead and follow us. And if you guys have got any suggestions and anything to say, you guys can definitely drop down over in our DMs.
I think the most important role that is getting played over here is going to be the YouTube channel that is going to be Esports, where all the matches will get streamed, all the 4 qualifiers, and the grand finale will also get streamed on the YouTube. So make sure you hit that subscribe button along with the notification bell because you don't want to miss any update from Esports. We do have a lot of tournaments coming in. We just finished the Free Fire Esportz Premier Series and we will be moving forward with the Valorant 1. So Valorant 1 is going to be a long-term one, 4 months of action and 15 days in a month, back-to-back. You're going to witness an insane amount of plays coming in through all over India.
Definitely. There are a
also,
lot
what
of
are these
teams
players fighting for? That's the biggest question.
Definitely. So throughout the entire qualifier stages, right? Each month, the winner of that specific qualifier is going to be walking away with a lakh each. So yeah, I mean the winners, they are eventually going to go into the LAN finale as well. The entire prize pool for this entire event is like 14 lakh rupees, which is once again a big deal. So yeah, the draft is up and we are ready to dive straight in towards match number 1. Elika, if you wanna walk us through the entire lineup.
Definitely, I would love to. I mean, look at these teams: W Gaming versus Team KIYO, and I think pretty much all the picks look same for me except for the Reina and Jet pick over here. We have only one. We have Phoenix instead of Reina, so replacing Reina with Phoenix. I think that makes sense when you're especially starting off with the defenders because you have a flash. You can your Phoenix ultimate can be really useful when it comes for the retakes that they're playing for. And it's talking about attackers. We have Deadly Sniper picking up the Omen, Shrisha picking up Jet, IQ picking up the Reina, Lular picking up the Sova, and Samarth picking up KJ. We can see the similar picks coming in from defenders as well. Null picking up Killjoy, and the rest. And I think map is going to be the Ascent. The first match of the day will start off with Ascent. We ended with Ascent yesterday. We had 2 games of Ascent and we are starting off with an Ascent again. I don't know, these players are really obsessed with the map Ascent because maybe because of the defaultness this map has.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, Ascent is a map loved by many throughout the entire scene. I mean, it is sort of a balanced map, and everyone loves to play on it as well. Like the amount of avenues that you can open up both as a defender as well as an attacker, right? It sort of goes on to show that a lot of teams, they love to play this map. And yesterday as well, we saw 2 games on Ascent, and today we are starting off with Ascent as well. So, well, let's just hope that Esportz Premier Series does not turn out to be Ascent Premier Series.
Yep, definitely. I mean, looks like most of the players are loving Essence, so why not? But it's still the round of 64, and it's still the second day of Esportz Premier Series. Valorant presented to you by Joshin, powered by Hell Energy Drink. And as we move on to the first round and the first game of the day, we can see that Sova has used this recon to a really good use, spotting out 4 players in the A main, and the drone will come into the right time. It's going to spot 3 players. 3 defenders setting up at A is not at all good for the attackers as the recon comes in, gets taken out immediately. Bloody Nature beginning with the kill, Shores following him. Dash gets another one. AQ gets traded off. It's a 4v2 situation right now. Nitish, do you think they'll be able to recover this pistol round, Team KIYO?
I mean, it is definitely going to be difficult for them in a 2 versus 4 situation. Make it a 2 versus 3, and now a 1 versus 3, as it is all going to be down to EQ. That is the Reina from the side of Team KIYO, and it's going to be Dash to rush in and take him down as well. A very aggressive defense strat coming in from the side of W Gaming, by the way, ladies and gentlemen. बहुत ही ज़्यादा aggressive, and मैंने तो expect नहीं किया था कि W Gaming are just going to be having like 3 players stacked up over towards the A mains as well. So Team KIYO, now that they know that. Team W Gaming, they were so goddamn aggressive on the pistol round. Maybe the gun round is going to be even horrendous So,
Yes.
Team KIYO, they need to be very, very careful. And if they don't go ahead and counter W Gaming and their aggression, then maybe, I don't know what is going to happen. Maybe W Gaming might just walk away with the win.
That's true, but it's too early to start off with a prediction as W Gaming just won out the pistol round. While it is known as a defender-sided map, so I'm expecting that attackers, that is Team KIYO, they set their rules and they need to follow their rules, because if they give away one slight chance for W Gaming, they're going to regret the entire map. And coming back into the match, I think the Sova's recons are really helpful, man. It was almost close. Jet was about to get spotted out, but she did the right job by falling back. But we can see Shrisha over here is trying to push up the A shots. Looter has a sheriff in his hand. Oh, my bad. I called him Looter. My bad. I couldn't see the alphabet properly. But yeah, it's Looter. While Shisha will be moving forward to the aiming A shot. And I think Jet should be able to spot him out. Well, I think it's a rotation coming in as three attackers are in the B mains and they're trying to push towards the B side. Oof,
Oh,
unfortunately,
Shrisha.
Shisha will be getting picked off.
Yep, Shrisha tried his level best in order to make his way in towards the A shots, but then what the hell is Summer doing? Why isn't he checking up the wood cubbies? And oh my god, this is ridiculous. Team W Gaming, the way they aggressively held on to all of these positions, all they were doing was just hold on to the angles, nothing else. Team KIYO, I'm not really sure why they didn't check the corner, and that is gonna in turn cause them the round as well. But not to be too hard on them, it was just an eco for them. It was just the default pistols, and I think so a couple of upgraded pistols as well. Nothing much. Team KIYO, they are going to be getting a full buy this round, and W Gaming, they're just going to be playing it out as a bonus. So ये सिर्फ एक bonus round रहेगा W Gaming के लिए, and if they can try and get this round going on to their favor, then obviously well and good. बहुत ही अच्छा रहेगा अगर if they can do as much damage as possible with the Spectres.
मुझे तो लगता नहीं कि स्पेक्टर से आप राइफल के अगेंस्ट फाइट कर पाओगे, बट देर आर समटाइम्स जब आपकी गेम काफ़ी अच्छी होती है तो आप नसीब से जीत भी चाहोगे. बट अटैकर जो काफ़ी एग्रेशन दिखाते हुए इस साइड में पहुंच के हमारी जेट, उन्होंने हेवन पे एक स्पॉट कर लिया एंड शॉट डोर क्लोज करते हुए फिनिक्स वो शॉट डोर को बंद कर दिया है. आई मीन तोड़ भी दिया है उन्होंने एक्चुअली. किरजा ने इमीडिएटली प्लान दे दिया और आफ्टर प्लान सेटअप भी हो चुका है. शीशा ने एक को निकाल दिया, डैश को अनफॉर्चुनेटली डैश नहीं कर पाया, इसलिए उनका मृत्यु हो गया. 4v4 सिचुएशन, एंड आई थिंक ये रिटेक अभी भी पॉसिबल है नितिश, बिकॉज आपके पास ओमन है फॉर द स्मोक्स या फिनिक्स फॉर द फ्लैशेस, एंड सोवा सबसे बढ़िया यह पोजीशन खेलता है. सोवा दैट इज द रिकॉन, एंड सोवा सही टाइम पे उन्होंने फ्लैश फेंका है, एक किल करके 2 किल निकाल लिया, एंड दैट्स गोइंग टू बी वंस अगेन अ ब्यूटीफुल राउंड, अ ब्यूटीफुल रीटेक कमिंग इन फ्रॉम डब्ल्यू गेमिंग. क्या ही बढ़िया रीटेक निकाला उन्होंने. मतलब आपने बोला है कि स्पेक्टर कुछ डैमेज कर सकते हैं, स्पेक्टर ने तो यहाँ गेम ही निकाल दिया नितिश.
Definitely, the bonus round works out for W Gaming, and that is really goddamn good for their economy. I mean, W Gaming का जो पैसा होगा, वो इतना ज़्यादा पैसा, like man, they can go ahead and donate some to me as well. Definitely. But yeah, jokes aside, guys, W Gaming, they stick to their name, and they stay true to their name as well. And they're showing a lot of aggression, which Team KIYO are not able to handle. Now, the problem for Team KIYO would be that their economy, it's crumbling down, right? It's going to be down to the shambles as well. At this point, if they don't go in for an eco, then it's really going to be troublesome for them to manage their economy later down in the game. And economy is the name of the game here. If you don't manage your economy well, then I really don't know what you will be able to go ahead and take on the fights against the big boys with the big guns. Now, Shozen, he is playing over towards a short position, and there is a smoke for the mid links as well. He's going to get smoked off in turn, and I think so Shozen, what he can do best is just fall back a little bit, give support to Dash, who's playing on over towards the market. But I think so there is a shot already over there to support him, and Dash with a triple. My god, he's looking for the quad as well, and might be possible he's going to get the frag on towards EQ coming in from B-main. Nah, EQ, he's like, मैं निकल रहा हूँ यहाँ से, मेरे को नहीं मरना. Absolutely not. I'm not going to give a free frag to Dash and keep on feeding onto that operator as well. So 50 seconds left on the clock with a 4 versus 2 situation. I think so W Gaming, they most probably have this round in the bag.
Yeah, well said, Nitish. But right now, I think Team KIYO is in a big trouble. EQ managed to get 1 kill, but unfortunately, that's got to be Bloody Nature coming at the right time, taking down Lucha. So the one woman right now, the one man, if you want me to call,
30 seconds
down
left.
to 29 seconds. He has no time, but he has the spike. He can take the spike, retrieve it, go to the A-bomb side, get a plan, or maybe he wants to push down to the market and maybe get a kill. But Bloody Nato over here is desperately looking for some blood, and Dash has his eyes set on to the spike. One
10
position
seconds left.
reveal, and EQ is done and dusted, and I definitely think that he will be getting spotted anytime soon. EQ is patiently waiting for somebody to push against him, and मुझे लगता नहीं कि कोई push कर पाएगा until and unless it's Dash. Dash को पता चल गया रेना किधर है, and shock dart सही टाइम पे आते हुए लास्ट किल लेके जा रहे हैं Bloody Nator. अभी Dash तो काफी गुस्सा होने वाला है, मेरा quad kill था भाई, क्यों लेके गया last kill?
Definitely. I mean, Dash, he was feeling it. He really wanted that kill as well. But then Bloody Nator is like, "Bhai, मैंने खाता नहीं खोला है, okay? I need to get some kills on the board." And finally, Bloody Nator is gonna go ahead and do a pretty good job in that specific round as well. 5 kills, couple of beautiful shock dart lineups coming in from him as well. So things are looking pretty damn good for W Gaming. Maybe they had themselves a crate of Hell Energy drink as well. Oh my God, Dash! मजाक चल रहा है क्या? Did you have an extra can of Hell Energy drink or something like that, or did you just download Josh app and receive a lot of followers on that because of these crazy clips that you might have been uploading?
Just do it, Dash. Oh my God, he added cursor on to the killjoy. Only if he got that shot, I definitely think he will get it. But unfortunately, no, he's gonna immediately fall back, dash back into the B mains.
Oh,
I'm
is he
gonna
gonna
go,
check the
but
corner?
over here, nope, I don't think so.
Nah, yeah, Null has got it. Null has got the angle. With a minute left on the clock, Team KIYO, maybe they're gonna try and move over towards the A side, Alika.
Yep, they will definitely move on towards the A side because that's the only option left right now. So one sets that recon at the A shot. He finds out one player, and that's got to be Bloody Nator with the drone coming into the mid, and he's going to spot out a lot of players. Soka is being spotted out right now. He has a sheriff in his hand, and I think it's pretty much an eco run coming in from Team KIYO. And W Gaming, they're just W Gaming at this point. Null misses a lot of shots. He's gonna regret that as Showan will get in one. Samarth is gonna put that shock dart to a really good use. Bloody Nator taking down the last player. I think Bloody Nator is having a lot of fun playing this match. All he does is use that shock darts.
Yep, the shock darts are definitely gonna come in play, and Bloody Nator, well, the bow and arrow is always ready for the SOA, right? And it's just a matter of when and where for Bloody Nator at this point. He's absolutely connecting everything, and the best part is that I really don't want to say it. Okay, you know what? I'm not gonna say it, because if I say it, then it is bound to happen. That's the caster's curse. So I'm not gonna say it. I'm gonna wait till the end of the half for that. But yeah, for now, Dash, he has repositioned himself from the B side. He has moved over towards A, and sadly, unfortunately, the entirety of Team KIYO, they are making their way over towards the B side as well. Srisha, he's going to be the one to lead the charge here, already making his way towards the Cubbies, and he's looking forward to close out the door as well over towards the market. So with that, the Killjoy's ultimate, it has come into use from the side of Team KIYO, and it has given them the chance of taking the entire site as well.
I think there's still plenty of room left for defenders to get that retake happen, as EQ will be getting spotted out by the Sova's drone, and that's going to be Phoenix coming into the push, gets 2 kills. Risha gets immediately traded out for 3 kills for Shoen, maybe a 4th kill coming into the play. He's getting spotted out by Sova, is in a big trouble. Last play standing is going to be Srisha, gets 1, gets traded, and that's going to be 6th round on board for defenders. What is happening? W Gaming, they are going all hell against Team KIYO.
Well, I really have no words for that amazing retake coming in from W Gaming, right? I mean, the run it back coming in from Chosen, itna खूबसूरत usage run it back का, like सीधा X दबाया, he went on for the side, got himself 2 kills, and pretty much got that retake already in the pocket for his team. That's the amount of confidence that W Gaming is bringing on board this specific match. And I'm not sure Team KIYO, if they did their homework or not against W Gaming. Did they see the brackets? Not really sure. But if they had, then they might have had prepared something against W Gaming. Or maybe it's just that Team KIYO have got no prior experience playing against W Gaming, so that might be a case as well. But yeah, I mean, me and my co-caster, we were playing a ranked game, and I did play against Dash, by the way. Where, yeah, I mean, I absolutely wrecked him. That's a different thing, but it looks like at this point it is going to be Team W Gaming to wreck Team KIYO as well. But hold on a second, Looter he's secured up the A side for the team. He is sticking the plant as well, and I do think so that there is going to be a late push coming in from the Omen of the team as well. He's coming in from short. He has opened up the door as well. And it's going to be Bloody Nader who's going to be waiting for him to show up. So it's going to be W Gaming securing the 7th round of the board, and Team KIYO still sitting at a 0 on the board.
Yep, that's going to be sitting well, while Team KIYO, they are in a big trouble right now. One more round in W Gaming will be all set for the first half. They have the maximum rounds. I mean, minimum rounds to be on top as defenders. While coming back to the scorecard, let's see number of kills. Dash is with 10 kills and 2 deaths. That's a great KD to be talking about. Showen is with 9 kills, 3 deaths. Bloody Nito with 8 kill, 1 death. And from the attackers, we have Shrisha with 4 kills, 7 deaths. So I think there's a little fight happening between the Phoenix and the Dash for the MVP of the match. But I'm quite sure that it's going to be Dash who will take it away until unless Showen coming to the play. But Dash over here missed the shot on Shrish, and that's going to be a really important one.
Embarrassing. Well, to be completely honest, Dash, right? I mean, the best part is that he tried his level best in order to secure some kills here and there, but well, he was not able to dash out of that specific position they was holding on to. And this time around, though, it looks like that Team KIYO have a chance at securing the first round of the board for themselves. Short, he is coming in from the middle position. He has spotted out the Omen moving in over towards the catwalks as well. So in a 2 versus 3 situation, Team W Gaming, the retake is definitely going to be hard. Short has got his ultimate ready as well. So from the shadows can be used in order to move in towards the A mains in order to come in for a little bit of a backstab. But then at this point, it is going to be all down to the information gathered by Bloody Nader. He has got his recon ready. The recon was ready from the side of Looter as well. He has used it up over towards the heavens. So now that he knows that there is absolutely no presence over towards the heavens, he's gonna try and put his focus over towards the A mains as well. The Reyna is towards the under rafters. Now that is something that that sort of scares me, but yeah, EQ, if you can just play around the smoke there, it's going to be all easy. And yeah, that is exactly what they're going to do, and it's going to be Looter to get himself a double around in order to secure the first round of the board. Team KIYO, 7-1, as Team KIYO have finally found that void in the defense of W Gaming.
Yes, I'm pretty happy that Team KIYO, they have made amendments to their point of play, the way they are entering into the site, and I think they finally learned the way how W Gaming is executing their kills and their rotation. I think W Gaming's rotation is just too quick for Team KIYO to handle, and at this point, Team KIYO is in a lot of pressure, and जबकि वापस आ जाते हैं, and it's going to be a beam and push coming in. That's going to be a Omen flash at the right point, while Dash will be putting out his operator. Rena! EQ has pushed up a little early and gets taken down. Shows ने काफी अच्छा फ्लैश मारा था, 2 किल मिल गए डिफेंडर्स को. अटैकर्स अभी भी काफी मुश्किलों में दिख रहे हैं बिकॉज उनका ये फुल बाय राउंड का सोवा पिक करते हुए एक काफी बढ़िया स्प्रे आ गया, एंड अंत में तो राउंड डब्ल्यू गेमिंग ही लेके गई है. That was a quick round.
Well, that was definitely a quick one. W Gaming, they're going to be securing the 8th round of the board, and I think so they are not at all happy about the fact that Team KIYO snatched away that round in a 3 versus 2 situation as well. So, I mean, it is usually the duelists who are shining at the board, right? But
Yep, definitely. Well, I think Showens, I pretty much am subbing it up that Dash and Showens are actually having a fight for the MVP. देखते हैं कौन MVP बनेगा. Dash तो काफी बढ़िया से kills ले रहे हैं, 11 किल पे बैठे हुए. Showen 12 पे बैठे हैं, तो एक को एक अच्छा कंपटीशन दे रहे हैं. एक तो पहले ओपोनेंट्स के साथ लड़ना, फिर अपने टीम में से राइवलरी चला रहे हैं. इसको मैं राइवलरी तो नहीं बुलाऊंगी, बट यहाँ वापस आते हुए गेम में किल जाएगा. अल्टीमेट काफी और स्टेजेस में एक्टिवेट हो चुका है, बट नल वहाँ गलत टाइम पे पीक कर दिए. एक किल मिला, बट 2 डिफेंडर्स यहाँ मर चुके हैं. किल जाएगा अल्टीमेट की वजह से, सब लोग बाहर चले जा चुके हैं. एंड डिफेंडर्स, इट्स अ 3v3 सिचुएशन. स्पाइक अभी तक प्लांट नहीं हुआ है. अभी भी 1 पूरा मिनट का वक्त है टीम KIYO के पास किल्स लेके स्पाइक प्लांट करने के लिए. बट जबकि हम शॉट की बात करते हैं, उन्होंने काफी अच्छा अल्टीमेट यूज किया था इवेंट पे, बट उन्होंने कैंसिल कर दिया. पता नहीं क्यों उन्होंने कैंसिल कर दिया. लुक एट ये Molly positioning of Showan. I really liked it towards the gem.
Yeah, definitely. Shozen is going to go ahead and drop in that Molotov over towards the generators in order to drive out all of these players. Might be heading over towards the generator as well. He has put up the flame ball to try and move in towards the green boxes. But then the sad part is that the Jet is already watching that angle, and it's going to be all down to the player coming in from A main. A beautiful 1v1 screen happening right now.
Ouch,
Amazing job done by the production, and I would love to say that Team KIYO, you guys did an amazing job as well in holding on to the side in that after plant position. That is going to be the second round of the board for Team KIYO. Team KIYO, congratulations. You guys managed to put up another round of the board, and that too towards the A side. So keep doing that. I really want to see the exact same energy coming in from you guys. And the aggression really has to come in from the side of Team KIYO. Otherwise, it won't matter. Like EQ and Shrisha, I really haven't seen them take up the fight right off the bat. So they need to start doing that as well. Looter, I really need him to gather more and more intel for the team in order to secure more and more map control. And based off of that intel, I want some crazy lurks coming in from Deadly Sniper or even the Killjoy.
Yup, and I think Operator would have done the job if Dash gave more a little bit of more attention to the aim. While I think Jet right now that is Shrisha is stuck up, and Dash will definitely get that confirmation and kill on to Shrisha. While it's again going to be an A setup coming in from Team KIYO because A setup has been really working well for them. Null gets a kill on to EQ through the turret. These turrets, man, I tell you, कितने annoying होते हैं ये. होते हैं छोटे बटे मशीन के ना काफी बुलेट चला लेते हैं. क्यों अनफॉर्चुनेटली मर चुके हैं. एंड लूटर ने अपना अल्टीमेट एक्टिवेट कर चुके हैं एंड उन्होंने 2 प्लेयर को स्पॉट किया था बट टैग ज्यादा नहीं हुए. डेडली स्नाइपर को एकदम हेडशॉट रिसीव होते हुए आखिरी प्लेयर बचे हैं लूटर जिन्होंने अपना अल्टीमेट बहुत जल्दी यूज कर लिया. उन्होंने एक किल निकाला एंड दैट्स गोट बी जेट पुशिंग अप एंड एन एंड फॉर लूटर. 9th राउंड ऑन बोर्ड फॉर डब्ल्यू गेमिंग एंड आई थिंक टीम के ऑलमोस्ट 3rd राउंड निकालने वाले थे बट लूटर को उनका अल्टीमेट पोस्ट रन के लिए रखना चाहिए.
Yeah, I mean, it's completely on the specific player as well, right? It's personal preference. He should have used up that ultimate for the spike diffuse, but then I don't know. I don't know what sort of reflex just kicked in, but yeah, he just pressed X. Maybe it was just the panic with the capital K or something like that, but whatever it was not cool. And Team KIYO, every single time there's a ray of hope for them, it just suddenly gets destroyed by W Gaming, and it's just a sheer brilliance and individual performance coming in from each of these players from side of W Gaming as well.
Yep, सही बोला आपने तो. बट हाँ जब वापस आ जाते गेम में 7 पॉइंट का लीड है डब्ल्यू गेमिंग के पास. टीम KIYO अभी भी 2 पॉइंट पैट किए हुए. ये तो अभी भी पहला हाफ ही है. इनके पास अभी भी 2 राउंड है. एक्चुअली एक ही राउंड है टू बी ऑनेस्ट टीम KIYO के पास बिकॉज ये होने वाले हैं आखिरी राउंड फर्स्ट हाफ में. एंड गलत जगह पे शाउटेड स्टेप मारते हुए अपनी जान खो दिया. नल ने वो किल ले लिया है एंड अभी रेना जो है EQ उनके पास स्टिंगर है बट डेडली स्नाइपर के पास वैंडल था बट उन्होंने थोड़ा जल्दी में चले गए थे. ब्लडीनेटर का HP 34 हो चुका है. किसी की टीम में भी हीलर नहीं है. सो आई थिंक इट्स इजी टू टेक डाउन ब्लडीनेटर इफ द राइट पुश कम्स डाउन. वेल आई थिंक EQ और उसके टीममेट शॉट पुश कर रहे हैं. उन्होंने दोनों भी स्पॉट हो चुके हैं. शोवन ने एक किल निकाल लिया लूटर के ऊपर बट EQ इमीडिएटली क्लियर करते हुए उनके हाथ में बस स्टिंगर है बट डैश ने क्या ही मस्त कमाल वाला एक शॉट दिया EQ को. And that's going to be the end of first half with a scoreline of 10-2. 8 point का lead है Fish.
That's right. 10 rounds on the defense side. W Gaming, quite a feat to achieve as well. I mean, 10 round निकाल चुके हैं यार. Can you believe it? 10 round defense पे. And Team KIYO, the only 2 rounds that they got were over towards the A side in an after plan situation. So there was a lot that was going on in that specific half as well. But then Team KIYO, they just couldn't explore that flaw in the defense coming in from the side of W Gaming as well. अभी W Gaming का जो अटैक है, like उनका डिफेंस देख के तो मुझे ये लग रहा है कि वो डिफेंस में भी अटैक कर रहे थे. But then अभी देखते हैं अटैक पे क्या होता है. अटैक पे भी बहुत ही ज्यादा एग्रेशन आने वाला है.
हाँ, ज़रूर होगा। अटैक में तो अटैक ही करने वाले, डिफेंड में भी अटैकिंग ही चल रहा था इनका। बट आई थिंक शोवन तो काफ़ी बढ़िया एंट्री देने वाले हैं। इस पे तो मेरे को कोई डाउट नहीं है, बट शोवन यहाँ स्पॉट हो चुके हैं। आई थिंक डेडली ने किल निकाल लिया शोवन पे। ओ भाई, मैंने शैतान का नाम लिया और शैतान को ही मारा गया है यहाँ। नल के ऊपर भी एक किल ले चुके हैं। इक्यू डैश ने इक्यू को ट्रेड कर लिया, लूटर ने डैश को ट्रेड कर लिया। इट्स अ 2v3 सिचुएशन। आखिरी बंदा बचा है हमारा शॉट। क्या ये शॉट कुछ कर पाएगा क्या? ये क्वेश्चन का आंसर तो हमें तभी मिलेगा, और मिल गया अभी। डेडली स्नाइपर ने शॉट को एलिमिनेट कर दिया एंड तीसरा राउंड आ गया टीम के पास। एंड जब डिफेंडर साइड में बदल जाते हो ना नीतीश, सेकेंड हाफ में एक तरह की कॉन्फिडेंस आ जाती है टीम में। एंड इस बात पे तो उनको पता ही है टीम, क्योंकि काफी ज्यादा स्कोर लाइन डिफरेंस है। अगर यहाँ एक राउंड भी उन्होंने खो दिया तो काफी मुश्किल होगा, बिकॉज अगर एक राउंड उन्होंने खो दिया होता तो डब्ल्यू गेमिंग के पास 11 राउंड हो जाते और एक पॉइंट दूर पड़ जाते थे मैच पॉइंट के लिए।
Definitely. I mean, Team KIYO, the best part is that अभी भी like no, it's not all lost. उनके पास अभी भी चांस है कम बैक करने का if they can just secure a couple more rounds, gain the momentum as well. तो मे बी उनका जो कम बैक है वो पॉसिबल हो सकता है, but for that to happen they need to keep up the numbers, and you know it's all a numbers game here in this specific matchup. Whoever can just keep up the man advantage for themselves and get the trades as much as possible, it's basically going to be their show as well. Short is going to be the one to move in first in order to get the kill on towards the Reyna. Deadly Sniper suddenly अपने आप को एक्टिवेट कर चुके हैं डिफेंस साइड पे. In the pistol round he has already amazed us with 2 kills, and again in this specific round a buy round for them with the Spectre. He has got himself a double in a single spray down as well. So yeah, I mean Team KIYO, fourth round of the board, 10-4. One more round and Team KIYO might just stabilize their economy, and they might completely wreck the economy coming in from the side of W Gaming as well.
That is definitely true indeed. But coming down to the second half, I do think that Team KIYO has gained confidence. काफी confidence तो उन्होंने gain कर लिया, but अभी जो round है वो काफी important होने वाला है, because Team KIYO ने second round force buy कर लिया था. अभी उनके पास राइफल्स काफी ज्यादा नहीं है, बट ऑन द अदर हैंड शीशा ने तो सीधा ऑपरेटर ही निकाल दिया है. तो देखते हैं स्पेक्टर्स वर्सेस वैंडल्स कौन सा टीम जीतने वाला है. मुझे तो लगता है कि टीम KIYO काफी डेस्परेटली राउंड्स के लिए खेल रहे हैं, बिकॉज अगर एक राउंड भी उन्होंने डब्ल्यू गेमिंग के लिए दे ही दिया तो वो लोग बस एक ही कदम दूर रह जाएंगे मैच पॉइंट पहुंचते पहुंचते. एंड आई थिंक टीम KIYO उनको वो चांस नहीं देने वाली है. पर टीम डब्ल्यू गेमिंग जो है उन्होंने ऑलरेडी डब्ल्यू दबा दिया, मिड कंट्रोल ले लिया, जो कि बहुत ही इंपॉर्टेंट हिस्सा होता है एसेंट मैप का. एंड आई थिंक डैश यहाँ ने स्पॉट आउट कर लिया ब्लेडिनेटर ने रैना को. एंड आई होप कि उन्होंने शॉक डॉट काफी अच्छी तरह से इस्तेमाल कर रहे हैं. डैश ऑन द अदर हैंड पुश कर रहे हैं क्योंकि ऊपर, बट गलत टाइम पे इक्यू ने एस्केप कर लिया है. ब्लेडिनेटर काफी लो एचपी है, डैश काफी लो एचपी है. क्या ही डॉज किया इक्यू ने दोनों प्लेयर को. खूब बढ़िया, मजा आया मुझे वो देख के.
बिल्कुल बिल्कुल. जो सपोर्ट किया गया EQ को over to its shot as well was amazing. And now it's time for Team W Gaming to move in over towards the B side as well. B main पे कंट्रोल ले चुके हैं अभी साइड की तरफ बढ़ते हुए. We're going to be seeing 30 seconds left from the clock. Dash and short, getting themselves a kill each, and at least Sniper is going to come in with the immediate trade. Someone on the other hand playing towards the second lanes, getting into the frag on his mirror copy. That is the Killjoy. This side of Team W Gaming in a 3 versus 3 situation. This round looks like it's already lost from the side of W Gaming, but shows it in short. What the hell? They bring it right back and they put up the 11th round of the board. They don't even care for this fight plan. And this is something incredible coming in from the side of W Gaming. The pressure that's being put on Team KIYO right now, they're crumbling down. And this pressure, it might just break Team KIYO completely.
Yep. एंड आई डू थिंक दैट डब्ल्यू गेमिंग जो मैंने बात बोला था वो तो सही निकला, बिकॉज टीम KIYO के लिए वो थर्ड राउंड निकालना काफ़ी मुश्किल हो जाता. बोनस राउंड भी था एक तरह से. एंड डब्ल्यू गेमिंग तो फुल बाय पे जा रही थी. टीम KIYO उन्होंने जो पिछले राउंड सेव किए थे वो गन्स के साथ खेल रहे थे, बट अभी भी हार नहीं मान रहे. टीम KIYO इको पे नहीं गए, उन्होंने फुल बाय किया है. एंड ब्लेडिनेटर राउंड की शुरुआत में ही एक अच्छे शॉक डार्ट डालते हुए शॉट पे, बट किसी को टैग नहीं हुआ है. उनका शॉक डार्ट तो इस्तेमाल तो हो गया, बट उनका रिकॉन तो काफ़ी बढ़िया से इस्तेमाल हो गया. दोनों प्लेयर्स मार्केट के स्पॉट हो चुके हैं. डैश या फ्लैश हो चुके हैं. धीरे धीरे से मार्केट पुश करने की कोशिश में, बस खुद ना मर जाए, बस इतना ही चाहती हूँ मैं। ओमेन और रैना दोनों मार्केट में खेल रहे हैं एंड दोनों का पोजीशन रिवील हो गया एक और बार सोवर की तरह से। 3 प्लेयर को यहाँ मार्केट में टेक डाउन कर चुके इक्यू और उसके दोस्त डेड स्नाइपर ने। तो आखिरी 2 प्लेयर अटैकर्स के बचे हुए। लूटर ने काफी टैग दिया शोवन को, शोवन हील करते हुए। आई थिंक ए बॉम्ब साइड पे प्लांट होने वाले, होने नहीं देने वाले। श्रीशा आ गए थे जज लेके, उन्होंने काफी अच्छा किल निकाला। शॉट इमीडिएटली ट्रेड कर दिया शीशा को, एक 1 वर्सेस 2 सिचुएशन है शॉट के पास। क्या ये गेम निकल पाएंगे, क्या ये राउंड निकलेगा डब्ल्यू गेमिंग शॉट से?
I mean, 40 seconds left on the clock and short. उनको 2 बेहतरीन प्लेयर्स के सामने अपना परफॉर्मेंस दिखाना पड़ेगा. But it looks like that Summer is gonna give an easy frag and it's gonna be a 1 versus 1 against EQ. Now Short versus EQ. We know for a fact that Short is and he is gonna go ahead and show the viewers that he is the better player on the server now. The Reina doesn't stand a chance against him. And that is going to be Short clutching it out for the team, putting up the match point. 12-4, ladies and gentlemen, as we move on towards what could possibly be the last round of the specific game. Because if you take a look at the scoreboard right now, Team KIYO's economy, it's in shambles. It's completely gone. And in order to put up a buy, they're going to struggle.
Yep, they are gonna struggle, but I think it's the last round for W Gaming as they are in the match point right now, and it's going to take a long journey for Team KIYO to make that comeback possible. When मुझे लगता है कि Team KIYO के पास अभी भी चांस और पॉसिबिलिटीज हैं, बट आई डोंट थिंक ब्लडीनेटर और उसके टीम में से होने देंगे। ब्लडीनेटर फिर से एक अच्छे शॉट डालते हुए काफी टैग कर दिया है उन्होंने किलजॉय को। किलजॉय क्या वो सर्वाइव कर पाएगी? आई थिंक शी इज लेस देन 50 एचपी एंड एक भी एग्जीक्यूट होते हुए ब्लडीनेटर अपना सोवा का ऑलराउंड से स्पॉट आउट करने की कोशिश कर रहे हैं। उन्होंने काफी सारे किलजॉय एबिलिटीज को स्पॉट आउट कर दिया एंड शोन एट द राइट टाइम उन्होंने अपना अल्टीमेट निकाला है। मार्केट को मॉली कर चुके हैं ब्लडीनेटर, ओपनिंग करती है टीम के लिए। समर्थ को टेक डाउन कर चुके हैं बट इमीडिएटली डेडली स्नाइपर ने नल को ट्रेड कर लिया डैश का और लेते हुए। 4v3 सिचुएशन अटैकर्स के साथ एक मैन एडवांटेज है। इक्यू अपना फ्लैश यूज करते हुए बाहर जा रहे हैं मार्केट के बाहर। क्या ये किल्स ले पाएंगे? एटलीस्ट एक किल तो उनको लेना ही पड़ेगा। एक किल उन्होंने ले लिया। ए मेन पे पुश, एक्चुअली बी मेन पे पुश कर दिया। 2 किल मिल गए इक्यू को। उन्होंने अपना एम्प्रेस एबिलिटी एक्टिवेट कर दिया। आई थिंक उनके लिए काफी आसान होने वाले। 3rd किल भी निकाल चुके हैं। क्या ये एस पे जाने वाले हैं? नो, बट आखिरी प्लेयर शोन बचे हैं, काफी लो एचपी इनकी। ओह माय गॉड, टीम कियो ने करके दिखा दिया डब्ल्यू गेमिंग को कि इतनी आसानी से तुमको जीतने नहीं देंगे हम। थोड़ा तो डिले करना ही पड़ेगा। जो नंबर ऑफ किल्स कियो ने निकाला वो काफी आउटस्टैंडिंग थे। 3 किल निकाला उन्होंने स्पेक्टर के साथ।
Definitely, I mean, props to EQ, man. The Empress usage coming in from him, like the ability usage at the right time at the right place completely changes the outcome of that specific round as well, right? And EQ, he went ahead and showed us that the Reina with the Empress is unstoppable. And EQ might be possible, he might be mocking W Gaming at this point, saying कि W Gaming नाम होने से कुछ नहीं होता, W Gaming करना पड़ता है. But yeah, jokes aside, that was something incredible coming in from Team KIYO and EQ as well. Now, all is not over yet. W Gaming, they are going to be going in for a little bit of an economic management round. They're going to try and stabilize and neutralize their economy a little bit. So they're going to be going in for the smaller guns now. The Shadows are going to come out. The Bulldogs are going to come out. They're going to try and stabilize their economy. And it looks like that Shrisha is looking for some blood, and he's going to find that blood as well. He's going to take down Dash. And he's going to dash out of that specific area as well.
And I think that's just not it for W Gaming, because the last one standing is going to be Shovan. Gets a beautiful 1D on Looter. Can he do this 1v3 possible? Because he knows where exactly the last player in the shot is standing. Gets another one. 2 kills for Shovan. He's going to move forward towards the A shots. Gets rid of by Samarth, and that's going to be 6th round on board for Team KIYO. Another round delay for W Gaming to get their victory against Team KIYO.
So 12-6, Team W Gaming. It looks like that that they are finally going to be having the big guns out. The unfortunate part about this specific round might be the fact that W Gaming have to face off against Shrisha and his operator. So I really want to see where Shrisha is going to be putting up that operator to use as well. Oh, okay, never mind. He's going over towards A mains. I'm really sad to tell you this, Shishisha, but the entirety of Team W Gaming are moving over towards the B side. So you better tell your team over towards B to strengthen up their defense over there, because the hit is gonna come in any moment now. The Killjoy's ultimate is ready as well, and as soon as I say that, the ultimate is going to be put to use as well. The lockdown is going to come in and is going to force both the defenders over towards the B side from the side of Team KIYO to move out of the site as well. It's going to be chosen to activate the run it back in order to get information and clear out the entire site for the team so that they can move in and plant the spike and play for the aftermath situation as well.
Yep, that is true indeed. But I don't think Team KIYO will be giving away this round to W Gaming. But W Gaming ने spike already plan कर चुके हैं. Killjoy का after plan setup भी खत्म कर चुके हैं. But समर्थ यहाँ डालने वाले हैं हमारे counter lockdown को लेते हुए. लूटर ने एक kill निकाल लिया. अभी भी हमारी Killjoy की अल्टीमेट एक्टिवेट है एंड आई थिंक 2 भी प्लेयर डिटेन हो जाने वाले हैं. Killjoy ने एक किल निकाल लिया, दैट इज नल विल गेट डिटेन एंड आखिरी प्लेयर जो बैठे हैं बैक ऑफ साइड में वो होने वाला है डैश, जिनको भी टेक डाउन कर दिया जाएगा एंड दैट्स गोइंग टू बी एक सेकंड क्या हो रहा है, एक सेकंड नहीं 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 ये नहीं हो सकता है. अच्छा हुआ कि नहीं हुआ, मेरा तो दिल दग दग हो रहा था.
They almost threw that round away, Team KIYO. What the hell are you guys doing? Damn, almost had a heart attack over there as well. But yeah, W Gaming, they tried and they failed to see that enemy Killjoy's ult coming in over there as well. I am definitely sure about the fact that Shojin, he sort of knew, he sort of had an idea as to what exactly is about to happen, but then unfortunately he was not able to take down the lockdown placed over towards the switches as well. But it's okay. 12-7. W Gaming are still on a match point. They still have a bye this round. But this is going to be their final round where they're going to go in for a bye. The next round, if they lose this one, they have to go in for an eco, which might just give Team KIYO the chance that they want in order to climb up to double digits as well. So Team KIYO, they need to put the pressure. They need to put the operator of Shrisha at a spot where it can do maximum amount of damage and completely break the momentum of the side of W Gaming as well.
Yep, that is true. But I do have a question of that. Is it still possible for Team KIYO to make a comeback? I definitely want Team KIYO to come back and take it to an overtime. But yeah, I can see that most of the teams are being able to perform more in the second half when they finally are in a position where they know that they have nothing to lose and they have to put their best against them. And W Gaming, they have been getting delayed by their victory by Team KIYO. But Team KIYO, they have been playing really well in the second half, especially talking about EQ. He has been getting a lot of frags into the side for his team, and Deadly Sniper coming to the play at the right time, putting his Omen plays to his best. He has 12 kills, 15 deaths, and EQ has 14 kills, 17 deaths. And जबकि हम बात करेंगे होने वाला MVP के बारे में, आई मीन हो सकता है कि शोवन MVP बन सकते हैं. 20 किल और 12 डेथ पे बैठे हुए हैं और शॉर्ट ऑन द सेकंड हैंड है 19 kills और 10 deaths के साथ. ऑन द थर्ड पोजीशन वी हैव डैश विद 17 kills एंड 11 deaths. तो मुझे लगता है कि यहाँ 3 प्लेयर कंटेस्ट कर रहे हैं MVP के लिए, शॉर्ट, डैश और शोवन. एंड जब बात आती है टीम MVP की, अगर टीम KIYO ने निकाल लिया तो फिर भी मुझे लगता है कि शोवन ही MVP बन सकते हैं, मतलब मैच MVP.
Definitely, there's the player card for Shozin as well. Amazing stuff coming in from the production side of things. Huge shout out to them as well. They've been working really, really hard to put up such an amazing content for you guys right here, right now. So, Shozin with 20 kills, 12 deaths, and 5 assists. Amazing, man. Shozin, he's really showing us the way that you're supposed to play a Phoenix as well. Like, I really see a lot of players, even in ranked games, right? They really don't use the Phoenix to the most like Phoenix ka jo ultimate hai, it is supposed to be used, like in my opinion, you should use the Phoenix ultimate at least 3 or 4 times in a half. Like in my opinion, you can definitely do that, and if you're feeling it, if you're at the top of your game, you should definitely use the ultimate 3 or 4 times in a specific half. And I don't see that quite often from a lot of players as well. But I mean, in the pro scene, it's a different thing. But yeah, for the newer teams that are coming up right now, I really want you to play the duelist aggressively and put up the pressure as well, because like. As a duelist, your job is to open up space, make space for the rest of the team to move in onto a side, on the attack side, of course. So
Yes.
yeah, with that, the pause timer is going to be called off, and we're going to be resuming into the game. Elika, what do you think? Are we going to be seeing a conclusion, a closure in this specific match in this round, or is this going to keep going?
I do definitely for a fact I'm expecting that it will be the end for Team KIYO. I think W Gaming will strike the match and have the win against Team KIYO because there's only one player holding off at the B bomb side, and that's going to be the Killjoy. Deadly Sniper is going to come to the play. Shot is gonna hold off at the B mains. I definitely, I have the strong feeling that W Gaming will, carry this round away to their favor and win this map entirely. Map of Ascent reminds me of Duster from CSGO. But yeah, putting all the old memories aside, I think W Gaming are gonna go for a quick rotation. एक बहुत ही जल्दी rotation देते हुए A bomb side की तरह बढ़ रहे हैं. And I think ये काफी अच्छे execute देखने के लिए मिलेगा because शोवन यहाँ entry देने वाले. उन्होंने अपना Reaver deadly gun निकाल चुके हैं. Heaven पे एक को उन्होंने spot out कर दिया, but जो Recon आने वाले हैं Sova से वो काफी बढ़िया होने वाला है. वो Recon को भी take down कर दिया गया. Bloodinator यहाँ spike plant कर रहे हैं. Unfortunately, शोवन यहाँ take down हो चुके हैं. 2v5 सिचुएशन है. मुझे लगता है कि मेरा प्रेडिक्शन इस बार गलत जाने वाला है बिकॉज ब्लडीनेटर भी स्पॉट हो चुके हैं. शीशा ने एक निकाल लिया. आखिरी प्लेयर बचे हमारे शॉट जिसके पास उनके हाथ में अल्टीमेट भी है. 2 शाउटेड स्टेप बचे, उन्होंने एक निकाल लिया बट डिफ्यूज तो हो गया. अरे बाबा डिफ्यूज बट उन्होंने काफी बढ़िया से 3 किल निकाल लिया. 4 किल एक्चुअली टू बी मोर प्रिसाइज. काफी क्लोज राउंड था डब्ल्यू गेमिंग के लिए एंड मेरा प्रेडिक्शन ऑलमोस्ट ट्रू होने वाला था बट बेचारा शॉट को थोड़ी पता था कि बॉम्ब स्पाइक कंप्लीटली डिफ्यूज हो चुका है बोल के.
वो प्लांट भी बड़ा अनफॉर्चुनेट था शॉट के लिए. It was a heavens plant instead of the mains plant, and shot was holding on over towards the mains to look out for possible flanks. But yeah, production, if you can just put up the scoreboard real quick, I would love to see what is the score. I mean, what is the economy looking like for Team KIYO? Yeah, I mean they have suffered quite a lot. That kill that was secured by shot in that last round has definitely put the economy for Team KIYO at a risk. But the problem right now for Team W Gaming is Shrisha and the operator. As long as the operator is up, I don't think so Team KIYO are going to be having any sorts of issues whatsoever in order to secure all of these kills over towards middle. Shrisha is doing an amazing job with the operator as well, and I do think so for a fact that W Gaming is slowly but surely losing the momentum here. And if the duelists don't pick up and don't increase the morale of the entire team, then maybe Team KIYO, they might just walk away with the comeback here, and they might just drag this game to an overtime as well.
Yep, that is indeed true. But I have one question from W Gaming. They are not playing as aggressively they played in the defensive side, but Srisha over here is in a big trouble. He's down to 5 HP. And I think this round is still possible for W Gaming to clutch it out, but Shot is down to really low HP. Bloodinator is having a real fight. EQ gets taken down when Bloodinator is trying to spot out a lot of plays over here. Roman is down to 25 HP. Shisha has put this operator into the defend spawn while Shot is gonna use his shouted step real quick and make their way towards the A bomb side. But क्या A bomb side में ये plant दे पाएंगे कि नहीं, वो एक क्वेश्चन अभी भी रह जाता है. नल ने ए लॉन्ग का प्लांट दे दिया बट काफी लो एचपी पे. नल टेक डाउन हो चुके हैं लूटर के हाथ में से. ब्लडीनेटर ने किल निकाल लिया. समर्थ इमीडिएट ट्रेड को आ चुके हैं एंड फिर से एक बार डब्ल्यू गेमिंग के आखिरी प्लेयर बचे हुए शॉट 25 एचपी के साथ एंड स्पाइक भी डिफ्यूज हो चुका है. तो मुझे लगता है कि काफी बढ़िया राउंड जाने वाला था डब्ल्यू गेमिंग के लिए. बट टीम KIYO लगता है कि वो कमबैक करने के ही बैठ है. अगर टीम KIYO ने कमबैक कर लिया तो ये तो कमबैक ऑफ द ईयर होने वाला है मेरे ख्याल से मेरे लिए.
Definitely, I mean, they close out the half 10-2, right? W Gaming, all they needed was 3 more rounds in order to walk away with the win here. But then they got 2 rounds. Now they're struggling to find that final round. They're choking at this point, and Team KIYO, it is really amazing to see them put up the work as well, right? All of these players have started fragging out. They're gonna be seeing deadly snipers, Shrisha, and wow, Shrisha through the smoke. Dash की तरफ से maybe hacker spam आने वाला है chat में. But yeah, that was some next level stuff coming in from Shrisha as well. Perfect crosshair placement in order to grab the kill as well through the smoke. But with Dash getting out of the round, I'm not really sure if Shozen can carry the entire weight of the team in order to open up space for the team over towards the A side. Now let's see what exactly is going to happen. Short, he is trying to pull up. He is moving in over towards the catwalks, eventually towards the A shot position as well. With a minute left on the clock, Null is trying to create a distraction over towards B so that the entire team can move in over towards A.
Yep. And I do definitely know for a fact that it can be a broken round for W Gaming as they've lost rounds back to back. It's going to be their eco round coming into the play, so it can be a free bonus round for Team KIYO unless Bloody Nature and his teammate decide not to let that happen. And Shoven gets a beautiful 1D and insane entry for the bomb site, gets the spike planted down. Deadly Sniper, he's already too late into the bomb site, and a very good flash coming in from Show, and he's gonna flash out two people, but the Empress from EQ is gonna do a lot of damage as well, as EQ will take down one on Show, and Summer is gonna take down Short. 2v3 situation. Bloody Nature is in a big trouble. He is spraying a lot of shots, and that's going to be the last man getting taken down. Oh my god, Team KIYO with another round into their favor, 12-10. I think it is happening. The comeback is finally happening. All W Gaming needs is just one round into their favor against Team KIYO.
But now that's the funny part, right? You jinxed it, Alika. You jinxed it. Now it is going to be W Gaming to go ahead and grab the victory here. Caster's curse has been applied, ladies and gentlemen. And trust me on this one, if Team W Gaming win out this round and they finish off the game, I wouldn't be surprised. Because Elika jinxed it. You can iterate her if W Gaming win out this match.
Come on, let's go!
And I do definitely know for a fact, मुझे लगता है कि ये राउंड W Gaming लेके जाने वाली है, because शोवन ने यहाँ एंट्री निकाल लिया है साइड पे, एंड उन्होंने शॉप का डोर भी बंद कर चुके हैं. या शॉट या पहले आ चुके, स्पाइक प्लांट हो चुका है, लूटर नहीं देख पाए एक और प्लेयर हेवन के नीचे बैठे हुए हैं. नल और जेट दोनों के दोनों बैठे हुए हैं. शोवन ने क्यू पे किल निकाले, डेडली स्नाइपर इमीडिएट ट्रेड करते हुए. आई थिंक डार्ट तोड़ते अपनी जान भी खो दिया. डैश ने 3v4 सिचुएशन है. डिफेंडर्स के पास मैन एडवांटेज है, बट नो मोर मैन एडवांटेज. उनको एक मैन डिसएडवांटेज हो गया उतना ब्लिंक ऑफ an eye. And I think a 3v2 situation में क्या डिफेंडर्स ये कर पाएंगे, बिकॉज नल ने एक किल ले लिया, मे बी अनदर भी ले चुके हैं, एंड दैट्स गोइंग टू बी एलिका कर्सिंग की टीम आउट. मैंने कुछ नहीं किया गाइस, मैंने किसी को कुछ पेमेंट नहीं दिया है, बस मैंने बोला और वो हो गया. W Gaming जीतने वाली है ये मैच.
Guys, at the rate Tanvi Jasmine FTW, you guys can go ahead and spam. You can at the rate her if you were a Team KIYO fan and you are disappointed for the comeback that did not come in. But yeah, jokes aside, the Casters Curse once again comes to fruition, and we're going to be seeing Team. Exactly that. Yeah, that. So that is something not to be proud about, by the way.
W Gaming should thank me.
Yeah. Definitely, they are gonna get to you with a can of Hell Energy drink so that you stay energized. Talking about Hell Energy drink, ladies and gentlemen, I think so. Team KIYO, they had themselves a can as well. Moving on towards the second half of that specific game, it was almost so goddamn close for them to just close it out and take the game to an overtime. But then that sadly did not happen because the Casters Curse came in, and it's completely fine. 24 frags. Short was the match MVP of that specific game, chosen with 22, 287 ACS. Man, Short, he definitely pulled up in the end over there when Dash and Shozen were not able to do quite a lot on the attack side. On the defense, they were going completely ham, but then Dash की तरफ से जो performance था attack पे वो इतना interesting नहीं था. Like, yes. I wouldn't say that Dash did not perform at all, but then the aggressiveness that was being seen on the defense side was not there on the attack side. But on the other hand, Short in an after-plan situation was managing to stay alive again and again and again, and he was making sure that the numbers advantage is always with the team as well. But yeah, overall, an amazing match. It was a really close one. Everyone loved it. 13-10. We couldn't start off the day any better. If it would have gone to an overtime, that would have been insane. That would have been great for the highlights as well. Talking about the highlights, guys, Esports के YouTube channel पे day 1 के highlights upload हो चुके हैं. So if you missed day number 1 का action, you can definitely check it out. But yeah, W Gaming, they're going to be your winners, as it's seen right in front of your screen, ladies and gentlemen. Congratulate them, appreciate them for their insane plays in the chat as well. and yeah, they are definitely going to be moving on towards the second match really soon. This one was pretty interesting, and Elika, I want your views on it. Do you have any closing thoughts before we go on for a break?
Yep, I do have a lot of thoughts. The one thing I would like to talk about is from Team W Gaming. I think they, in terms of the fragging department, Shot, Showen, and Dash, two of them played a major role. And one of the reason why they managed to get such a huge lead in the first half, 9-3, is because of actually 10-2. Is because of the frags they executed. Because when you're on the defender side, the attackers obviously walk into your crosses, and they never lost the gunfight. So that thing is going to be one of the advantages that W Gaming had. And why didn't Dash perform very well in the second half? I think it's because he was lurking most of the time. He did not give entries for his team, and at a point he did not feel that momentum. Once the momentum gets broken down, it's really going to be hard.
Yeah. I wouldn't say lurking, but then Dash was constantly dying to Shrisha, his nemesis on the side of team W Gaming.
KIYO.
Actually, Team KIYO. But yeah, W Gaming, overall, good job. Team KIYO, you guys put up a great performance on the defense side as well. Now you have to work on your attack. You are only able to secure 2 rounds on the attack side, and that is not enough. So rewatch the WOD and figure out where exactly you went wrong, where exactly you need improvement as well. And yeah, that's pretty much it for match number 1. We can go on for a short break now, get ourselves energized with Hell Energy drink, and I'm just gonna go ahead and swipe some content on the Josh app as well. You guys can do so as well. Click on the link down in the description below. Download the Josh app and stay happy and just sign up or maybe become a content creator for them as well. You might just you never know, become famous. And if you become famous, and if you're my friend, don't forget me. And yeah. Enough banter. We are going to be going on for a short break. Ladies and gentlemen, see you guys in match number 2 shortly.
ये है जोश, ऐसे ही ढेर सारे फनी वीडियोस के लिए जोश में आजा।
There was a time when I drank coffee. Lots of it. That time is long gone. I switched because I like to keep up with the new trends. Energy, taste, power. What else do you need? For me, it's enough. Hell Energy.
ये है होश, ये है जोश, ऐसे ही ढेर सारे रोमांटिक और क्यूट वीडियोस के लिए जोश में आजा।
Wanna see something hot? क्या तुम्हारे ठुमके में है मेरे वाला दम? जोश पर आए, अपना ठुमका लगा दुनिया हिला चैलेंज अपलोड करें और हर हफ्ते जीतें 25 लाख तक के इनाम।
There was a time when I drank coffee. Lots of it. That time is long gone. I switched because I like to keep up with the new trends. Energy, taste, power. What else do you need? For me, it's enough. Hell Energy.
ये है होश, ये है जोश, ऐसे ही ढेर सारे फनी वीडियोस के लिए जोश में आजा।
Wanna see something hot? क्या तुम्हारे ठुमके में है मेरे वाला दम? जोश पर आए, अपना ठुमका लगा दुनिया हिला चैलेंज अपलोड करें और हर हफ्ते जीतें 25 लाख तक के इनाम।
ये है होश, ये है जोश, ऐसे ही ढेर सारे रोमांटिक और क्यूट वीडियोस के लिए जोश में आजा।
Well, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. That was a quick break that we just took, and we are all set and ready to dive in towards match number 2 for the day, which is once again going to be a very close one, if I'm not wrong. The schedule looks really good though. Production, if you can just pull up the schedule for the day real quick. And we can just show our viewers what exactly the schedule for the day looks like. So starting off with 5 o'clock, that was W Gaming versus KIYO, which just ended 13-10. We've got the next game that is going to be Level 0 Esports and Generation X Gamers. Now, Level 0 Esports, if you guys don't know, is an organization from the country that have got their rosters in multiple games, and they've been making some waves as well in the scene. And it's good to know that they've got themselves a Valorant roster as well. So I'm really looking forward to that specific game as well. Maybe a stomp, might be a close one, you never know. We both don't have any information on Generation X Gamers, so there's that. And the game at 7 o'clock is going to be True Rippers Esports versus IMMORTAL 5. Elika, what do you think is going to be the outcome of both of these games that are left out for the day?
I mean, the outcomes is really hard to predict because the only team which I know at the moment is going to be Level 0 Esports, Generation X Gamers, True Reapers Esports, IMMORTAL 5. Three are unknown for me, and it's quite surprising me and happy for me to see a lot of new teams upcoming in this scenario. And a lot of young talent has been increased, a lot of support has been received from the gaming community as well, especially in a game like Valorant. And I'm happy that energy drinks like Hell and applications like Josh are presenting and powering such kind of tournaments. If these kind of sponsors are coming back to back, I think esports can grow easily in India. But yeah, new teams in the scene, underdog teams. We have definitely seen a lot of new teams, and especially it's still the qualifier number 1. Imagine number of teams will receive in qualifier number 2.
Definitely. I mean, that's the whole point of this specific tournament as well, right? Esportz Premier Series 2021 Valorant Cup is all about giving the chance to the underdogs, the newer teams in the circuit as well, a chance to, kickstart their career in esports. And there you go. We've got the map. The map veto has been done for the second game as well. It's going to be bind, by the way. And I think so the picks and the drafts are ready as well, so we can definitely dive straight into the game as soon as the lobby is ready. But yeah, Elika, quick predictions. What do you think? Level 0 Esports or Generation X Gamers?
Let me look at the players. Trolley Lee, he's a nice player. Dark, Yan, Trans, and Precise from Generation X Gamers. And we have Yolex, Aura, Doxers, Karzemo, and Papa Dogs, PRX as a Viper from Level 0 Esports. So looking at Level 0, getting that Viper pick out, I do have a good feeling about Viper because recently Viper has been buffed and a lot of players have started using Viper back again. And oh my god, the Molotovs, the ability to use her signature ability is really annoying, and I think a lot of her abilities are being put to good use.
Yeah,
I'm expecting
ball, right?
Level 0 for a win.
Definitely. I mean, Level 0 Esports, they've picked up, they've put Viper into that specific lineup of theirs as well. And looking at the recent buffs that Viper received, right? I do think so that it is going to be the Viper meta that is going to come up, and we are going to be seeing a lot of tournaments, including Viper in their specific lineup as well. So the match is all set and ready to go. And ladies and gentlemen, Level 0 Esports versus Generation X Gamers is going to start up right now. Generation X Gamers, they're going to be on the attack. Level 0 Esports on the defense. Let's see what exactly is going to happen.
Yep, I do have a point to make that Level 0 Esports, they have quite an outstanding agent pick along with the Sky and the Viper. So this is something new that I haven't watched in competitive scene. And yep, as I take the name, Trans gets an opening, but Karzem was immediately going to trade it off as Aura going to pick that big bot out. Gets one, gets two, and that's going to be a shutdown as the last two players will be Trolley Lee and his mate Breeze. The spike will get planted down at the B-bomb site, and I think if Level 0 Esports gets this round, the lineup, the agent composition they worked on might be in their favor. But I don't think that's gonna happen because Generation X Gamers, they have a really default lineup and they've been habituated to play such kind of lineups. And I think Brimstone just wasted that Molotov at the wrong place. He could have used it at the long, as it's going to be a long plan. So was Recon has been taken down. Yolix knows where exactly one player is. That is one player in
enemy
the long,
remaining.
and so we're already using his shotgun to a good use. Sky is down to really low HP. A 1 versus 1 situation right now. Can Sky do it? Yes, she will. She will give a headshot to Trolili, and that's going to be the first round, maybe going into the favor of Level 0 Esports. And definitely, yes, the timing of Karzimo is just too good.
Oh my god, almost thought that Level 0 Esports lost that round, but then it was the sheer brilliance coming in from Karzemo to stick that defuse and not give up. He knew that he's going to be able to make it as well. So Level 0 Esports, we're going to be seeing them put up the first round of the board. They're going to be walking away with the pistol round here. Generation X gamers, not gonna lie, I'm pretty impressed. Like the way they got that site, right, the B site to themselves, it was pretty impressive. And the entire map, they had presence everywhere. They had presence over towards Shaw's, they had presence over towards the middle position as well, and yeah, eventually they made their way over towards B. That's a different thing. But yeah, Level 0 Esports,
Poison's off.
luckily they got that round going on for themselves, and I do think so for a fact that this is gonna be a good start for them.
Yep, this is going to be a good start, but until and unless Generation X gamers try to take them down, but Trans has been picked up. But Dozer over here gets a 3K, Papura gets 1, Kazumu gets 1, and that's a shutdown for Generation X gamers, while it was an eco round for them. But a nice try, they made their way into the bomb site. They almost got the spike planted down, but the timing for Level 0 was too good. And अभी जब बात करते हैं वापिस आ जाते हैं, I think Level 0 Esports जो है वो अभी अपने SMGs के साथ ही स्टिक करने वाली है. 4 स्पेक्टर्स और 1 वैंडल. जब बात आती है जनरेशन एक्स गेमर्स की, उनके पास पूरे 5 के पास फुल बाय है. फिलहाल तो 1 फैंटम और एक्चुअली 2 फैंटम और 3 वैंडल की बाई दिख रही है. तो आई थिंक जनरेशन एक्स गेमर्स अगर उन्होंने ध्यान दिया तो ये राउंड उनके हो जाएगी. बट ये राउंड अगर वो हार गए तो काफ़ी मुश्किलें सामने करना पड़ेगा, बिकॉज ये उनका फुल राउंड है और उनको इको करना पड़ेगा नेक्स्ट राउंड.
Once again, shedding some light on the radar, right? Real quick, Viper from the side of Level 0 Esports has split up the map in half, and the best part is that the specific wall allows Level 0 Esports to focus and put up more manpower on the opposite side. Like A side का उन लोग को tension लेने की ज़्यादा ज़रूरत नहीं है because of this sort of a setup coming in from them as well. It's so aggressive, and now with the current buff that Viper received, right? That your HP goes down to 50 as soon as you touch that toxin wall. That is exactly what happened to Trans as well. He got down to 1 HP, right? If it had been shot or if someone would have just threw something at him, he would have died. But yeah, that aside, it's going to be Aura to get himself a frag on towards Trolele. Precise, on the other hand, is trying to get the frag on towards Aura, who's playing over towards the Octagons. But
30 seconds
it looks like that the Garden's position is going to be held on to by Aura pretty damn well, and he's got the spike right in front of his eyes as well. Down to Yan and Trans. Trans is going to be bidding us farewell for this round. It's going to be all down to Yan in a 1 versus 4. The shock darts come in, and Yan, all he can do is pray to God that a few players just walk in straight into this process so that he can at least do some stat padding here, get some kills, and put up the numbers on the scoreboard.
But I do definitely think that Yan might be doing some job, but unfortunately the third round, an entire full buy round for Generation X gamers, will also be getting taken away by Level 0 Esports. And I think my prediction is coming true. Round by round, Level 0 Esports they're striking against Generation X gamers at this point. And Generation X gamers, they have 4 spot in the last round, and right now they will be going in for pistol buy. Namely 4 sheriffs, and Trolili still playing with that classic. I think he's saving for the next round. And yep, third round on board for Level 0 Esports is gonna make the economy for Generation gamers very hard, as Doxo will be spotting out a drone coming out from the hookahs. Is gonna push down, and Dark is gonna put that grenade at the right time. And I think Doxo, he did receive a little bit of damage through that nade.
Yeah, the nade was definitely put down at the correct spot over towards the hookers. He cleared out the entirety of hookers with the boom bot as well. But the entire play is being made over towards the A side now from the side of Generation X Gamers and Level 0 Esports. All they have to do is just hold on to the sides, and they are doing it perfectly. They're at a man advantage right now. Level 0 Esports. All they have to do is wait out for these sheriffs, these pistols to just move in onto the side and plant the spike as well. And there comes the Sky and the beautiful flash as well. Papadox is gonna go ahead and get himself a triple and a quad to finish it all off. Ladies and gentlemen, the Viper has striked, and I think so. Generation X Gamers, well, they're gonna have to put up their toxic gas masks, because the Viper, well, she's gonna strike hard, man, and she's not gonna stop unless and until she sees a lot of blood right in front of her eyes.
Yep. Viper is one of those characters who is really desperate for the blood. But looking at Papadox, I think he is definitely playing out to be the MVP, as we will be moving on towards the 5th round in a map like Bind. It is different siren map, but Papadox, he has been spotted out in the shower. So will he get a pick or will he get picked off is the question, as Zora will be putting that boom bot towards B main. So will it spot any of the players? But no, the sound has been given away. बूम बॉट को तोड़ दिया गया एंड पापाडॉक्स धीरे धीरे से ए बॉम्ब साइड से रोटेट करके भी जाने की कोशिश कर रहे हैं, बट यहाँ यार जो है जेक्सटी का वो धीरे से रोटेट करते हुए ए साइड की तरह जा रहे हैं एंड आई थिंक ए शॉट पे स्पाइक प्लांट होने वाला है. पापाडॉक्स का वॉल जो है नीचे उतर गया है एंड अभी कोई भी हेल्प नहीं कर सकता है पापाडॉक्स को अनटिल एंड अनलेस उनको एक किल मिल जाए. उनका अल्टीमेट भी अभी भी है, वो एक्टिव नहीं कर पा रहे हैं बस नितिश.
Yeah, I mean the ult is definitely going to be activated as soon as he gets a couple of kills, right? As soon as these players are trying to pounce in on towards the Viper or towards the A side. Yeah, there you go. That is exactly what is going to happen as soon as the recon dart comes in. It's going to be Jan to put the pressure from the A shot position as well, and Doc is going to put up the nade over towards the U holes in order to clear up the entirety of the U holes as well. Level 0 Esports in a 4 versus 3 situation. The ultimate comes in from the Sova of Level 0 Esports, that is Dogsher. He's going to go ahead and take out the Cypher, so there's no more intel gathering that is going to happen from the side of Generation X Gamers. And with Doc and Jan left out in a 2 versus 3 situation, you're going to be seeing Jan going down. That is going to be Spike dropped as well. All down to Mr. Doc in a 1 versus 3 situation. He brings it down to a 1 versus 2, but with no time left and no Spike, I'm sorry to say that Generation X Gamers are not going to be able to put up the first round of the board, and it's going to be Level 0 Esports to make it 5-0 as we move on towards round number 6.
We'll still have a long way to go in Generation X Gamers. They still have a chance to quite learn from Level 0 Esports. While Level 0 Esports, they're more like aggressive players, and talking about Generation X Gamers, they push. But they push in a panic into the only one bomb set. They don't check the corners. They don't want to use their abilities. More of that, I could see that the need and necessary for a wall is just getting lower day by day.
Toxins going up.
Yeah, interestingly, we are not seeing any Sage pickups coming in from all of these teams, right? Yesterday as well, we didn't see much of the Sage play, and today as well, in the first game, we didn't see a Sage. In the second game as well, there's no Sage pickup. So it looks like that Sage is becoming quite extinct nowadays, as no one wants to get a heal, or no one wants to get revived. No one wants a second life. I mean, as far as the heal is concerned, Sky is doing a pretty good job. Like, you know, her heal, it extends to the entire team rather than just to a person or an individual, right? And yeah, Level 0 Esports down to a 3 versus 4 situation. Now Jan is pretty damn low, down to 5 HP. The entirety of Generation X Gamers have taken control over towards the B side, and the aggression coming in from Level 0 Esports have put them at a disadvantage. We're going to be seeing Karzemo neutralizing that man advantage as well, coming in from the side of Generation X Gamers. So in a 3 versus 3 situation, I think so the retake is definitely possible for Level 0 Esports.
Yes, the retake is definitely possible, as it's a 3v3. They have a Sky, they have a Viper. I mean, that should be easy. But I think Papadox over here is holding off at the B mains, and I think throwing that Viper's ability at the right time is a good job. Papadox gets one onto Regisa while the ultimate has been activated. Yen gets a kill, and that's going to be a back offside while Papadox takes down Yen with his for the ultimate, and Dark is gonna quickly clutch the roundup for his team with a double kill coming through his end.
Yep, that is going to be an insane stuff coming in from Generation X gamers, as they are going to be able to hold on to in an afterplan situation as well. Dark with the ult usage, even though the ult did not yield him any results, it was the sheer gunplay that got him the rest of the 2 kills as well, and the fact that Level 0 Esports were running out of time for the defuse. So Level 0 Esports, well, nice try, but to be honest, Generation X gamers, it is actually them, even though they did get that first round on the board, right? Man, they have to put up the numbers. They have to keep maximum number of players alive if they're winning a round as well, right? Their economy isn't stabilized yet, and it is going to take some time. It is going to take a round or 2 before it gets completely stabilized. We'll be seeing the sky gaining information. No one over to his showers. Beautiful. It's a lot of intel to be coming in from the side of Level 0 Esports. Now that they know that the shock dart has come in, the recon dart has come in from the side of Generation X gamers, it's going to be the short push coming in from Generation X gamers. And Level 0 Esports, they're just going to bring it down to the retake. They're going to leave the side, and the Brimstone is going to be saved by Papa Dogs. What a beautiful save coming in from him. As it is going to be Generation X gamers who are going to cry for help. They're going to go ahead and pray to all the gods of the world right now. Just let them get the spike plant and, get them this round going on for themselves as well. But it looks like that it is not going to happen. It's going to be Level 0 Esports to secure 2 kills. And that's going to be another one coming in from Aura. Yolex gets the immediate trade on towards Trulele. And it is going to be Level 0 Esports to put up the 6th round of the board. 6-1 as Level 0 Esports are absolutely wrecking havoc on the server right now against Generation X gamers.
But I think Generation X gamers, the old generations, it's really not working for them. As we can see that there's a timeout has been... Oh, actually, it's not a timeout. My bad. Yep, 20 seconds to the round. 8th round on board right now. And I'm expecting that, Generation X gamers, they have to make a comeback right now. They've given enough number of rounds for Level 0 Esports. All they need is just 4 more rounds more to take down Level 0 Esports in the defenders.
Definitely. So moving on towards a round where Generation X gamers they're once again going to try and hit that W key, but sadly Aura with his boombot is going to once again trigger Dark, and Dark is not happy. He is pretty damn angry at the fact that this is like what, the 2nd or the 3rd time that he's dying to the utility, and Trans with that sheriff in his hands is going to completely delete off Aura. He was pretty damn low. Doesn't really matter, right? Because like like the entirety of Level 0 Esports have already pounced on towards Generation X gamers, and Generation X gamers, it was an eco for them. So really can't expect much this round, but yeah, Level 0 Esports at this point, it is looking like quite a stomp here.
Yup, and I think 7th round on board for Level 0 Esports and 6-point lead for Level 0 Esports and Generation X gamers. There's nothing much left that Generation X gamers can do unless they manage to make a comeback against unless they make a comeback against Level 0 Esports, like we saw in the previous game. Team KIYO was so close to get that comeback happening against the team, but right now I think it's going to be a B setup as Aura will be flashing into the B mains. Might have spotted out one player or heard the sound, but I'm not sure because there are 3 people at the A-bomb site, 1 pushing up the showers.
Yeah, definitely. The push is coming in from multiple sides on the side of Generation X gamers. Like, I think so they're trying to go in for a split approach here for the A side, but I'm not really sure if this split is going to work out. Because look at this. Yan, he hasn't smoked up towards the heavens. Neither has he smoked off towards the side. He's just really walking in towards the side. How can he expect the players from Saddle Level 0 Esports to not do anything? Look at this. Papa Dogs, once again, he has gone ahead and taken down Trans, who is trying to just YOLO his way in towards the U-Hauls. Now with 45 seconds left on the clock, I really don't think so that Generation X gamers are going to be able to do much. Oh, look at this. A flank coming in from Precise. Interesting. Where exactly did he pop in from? Maybe he just walked in from the green boxes or something like that. But Trolele, on the other hand, gets the frag on towards Papa Dogs, and with that, it's going to be down to a 2 vs 3 situation. Still a man advantage for Level 0 Esports, so all they have to do is play it out for the retake. All 3 of the players have gathered over towards the defender side of spawn. And with Precise playing the U-Hauls and Trolele moving back towards the A-shot position, I think so that Generation X gamers, if Level 0 Esports don't go ahead and use up their utilities, in the correct way, then maybe Generation X gamers have got this round going on for themselves.
Last player standing.
Yep, and I do definitely think that Generation X gamers might be walking away with that win. But Jet being the last player standing, Precise will take it down. And that's going to be another round on board for the Generation X gamers. I'm very happy for Generation X gamers. They kind of messed it up in the starting, but they are trying their level best to play against Level 0 Esports. But Level 0 Esports 8 rounds back to back, and Generation X gamers, they gave the plant, they almost did it, but the spike has been diffused in the end.
Yeah, so the retake is going to be successful from the side of Level 0 Esports. Generation X gamers, on the other hand, I'm not really sure what is happening, what is going wrong, why they're not able to play it out properly in an after plant situation. I mean, the retake, this is what the nth time that Level 0 Esports are making the retake happen, and it shouldn't have happened, but it did. All thanks to the man advantage being secured by Level 0 Esports. But yeah, moving on towards the next round here now, where Generation X gamers once again are trying to move in over towards the B side this time around, though. Sova is going to try and act as a distraction over towards A, putting down his Aldrin and whatnot. But then that distraction is not going to be enough, as a lot of noise has been made over towards the Yearlongs, and the utilities have been used in as well. It's going to be Karzemo with the operator this time around, though, to get the frag on towards Precise. Might be possible he's going to get himself another one, but oh, what the hell?
That was just insane. But I think the Booker is gonna go to a long way. Trains is over here getting spotted out, gets one kill, but will he be managed to get another one as the ultimate coming at the right time takes down Yolex, and that's going to be a 1 vs 4 situation, and she will get punished for that, and that's going to be Generation X gamers. I think I did really speak too soon in the previous round. Generation X gamers coming back, but yeah, they have got 2 rounds right now, and they might be going in for a comeback, because all they need is 2 rounds in the attacker's side in order to make a comeback in a map like Bind, because Bind is a defender siren map, and I think once you switch down to defenders, you will have that energy. And Nitish, do you agree? Like, we saw so many teams performing well when they switched down to the second half of the match.
Maybe the defense might work out in the favor of Generation X gamers, but it's gonna be down to their setup as well, right? I mean, Level 0 Esports, if they just use the Viper wall to divide up the entirety of the map into half, then maybe Generation X gamers are gonna be left out with no vision and no information as well.
Yeah. And I think that it's going to be the round for Level 0 Esports, because as soon as they heard somebody at the A-bomb side, Viper has activated her ultimate. Oh, actually, it's on the B-bomb side the Viper has ultimated. While I think Trolley, it's going to be really a difficult job, man. You didn't have to push. He did get taken down, but the trade is real. As Doxer will get taken down, Karzemo gets a kill onto Trans. Trans has been picked off. That's a 3v3 situation right now. While Raze of Generation X gamers is tagged down to really low HP, and this trade has been made. Dark and his teammate are switched up with an operator. Well, I think the ultimate has been activated by Karzemo, and that's going to be one of the deadliest ultimate you will ever see. But within one click, all the 3 trackers have been disabled, and Yen is going to use his ultimate. While Aura comes down with a good use of her ultimate, a 2v2 situation. Sky using up her flash, Yolex immediately going in for that diffuse. Nobody is able to watch it out. Karzemo gets a kill, and I think the spike has been diffused, and defenders have won another round into the favor. That's Level 0 Esports walking away with one more round. Such a close round, Nitish.
Definitely, that was a really close one, but Level 0 Esports, for the beast they are going to be putting up that 9th round on the board, and Generation X gamers, man, props to them. I think so that they are they're a newer team. They maybe just made up the roster really soon, and I think so that Generation X gamers, it would take some time for them to go ahead and strengthen up that attack as well as their defense as well. But yeah, the defense I'm not sure about, so let's see what that defense looks like. For now though, we definitely know that Aura, oh my god, man, the informational plays being made by Level 0 Esports is what I'm absolutely in love with. That is going to be the ultimate coming in from Generation X gamers. Is so the Hunter's Fury is not going to land any kill though. Is not going to damage any of the players as well. On the other hand, Doc, he has already jumped down from the hookers. He's made his way into the site. The time for Aura to once again drop in that boom bot, and this time around the Dark, he's gonna be like, no, buddy, you're not getting that kill. And well, okay, Aura, all right.
Yep, and I think that's going to be an insane amount of rotation coming in for the defenders as we're down to a 2v2 situation. And आ गया है twist कहानी में Generation X Gamers immediately teleport करके वो साइड पे जा रहे हैं. Dog सर भी teleport मार दिए. उन्होंने एक प्लेयर को स्पॉट आउट कर चुके हैं showers पे, बट वो कुछ कर नहीं पाए. बट जेट को जरूर काफी कम तक टैग किया है. प्रिजीज यहाँ पे 31 HP पे बैठे हुए, बट डॉग सर भाई आप पीक ना करियो, पीक करोगे तो उसका उसका प्राइस काफी पे करना पड़ेगा. ऑन दी अदर हैंड हमारा यान दैट इज ओमन भाई ऑलरेडी आ चुके हैं यू हॉल्स पे. योलेक्स ने आखिरी प्लेयर बचे यान 1 vs 2 सिचुएशन में पोस्ट प्लांट खेल रहे हैं, बट यान आई थिंक ब्रिमस्टोन को आराम से स्पॉट आउट कर पाएंगे. Till the time he spots out Yolex, he's gonna finish off Yan. And I think that's 10th round on board for Level 0 Esports. I think Generation X Gamers काफी close थे ये round निकालने के लिए, थे ना?
Yeah, I mean, in a 2 vs 2 situation, the effort was definitely there, but then it was not enough. Level 0 Esports, they were the better ones in that round, and they're gonna show us what exactly they're made of as well. 10-2 as we move on towards the second half of the game. Level 0 Esports, all they need is 2 more rounds to put to the match point and another one to close out this game. Generation X Gamers, as Elika said, a lot of teams have showed us that their defense is far better than their attack, and maybe Generation X Gamers are gonna show us the same. Maybe their defense is a lot better than their attack. So let's see if that is going to come in or not. Level 0 Esports at this point have stacked up outside of the middle position and the B site as well. So maybe the attack is gonna come down to the B side for Level 0 Esports.
Yeah, but that will be a really good attack for Level 0 Esports as well, because they are known for the aggression that they've shown in the defender side. And the boombots crashing together, I think Aura's boombot was of no use, but the grenade, the paint shell is going to do a lot of damage at the hookah. Aura getting down to 70 HP, and Viper also getting tagged down to low HP, while this guy is going to put that flash onto the elbow. Will they be able to pull this pistol round off? वेल और ने तो साइड पे चले गए, बट काफी बढ़िया फ्लैश था यहाँ. और काफी ट्रॉमा में बैठे हुए हैं बिकॉज उनके तो वाइपर के ऑब्जेक्ट टॉकआउट किए थे, एंड डोजर ने किल निकाल लिया डार्क के ऊपर शॉक डॉट का इस्तेमाल करते हुए. GHT ट्रांस ने डॉक्टर को निकाल दिया, यानी उसको निकाल दिए. सो ट्रोली ली यहाँ पे इंतजाम कर रहे हैं आखिरी किल लेने के लिए, एंड वो है पापा डॉग्स जिनके हाथ में अभी भी क्लासिक बैठे हुए हैं, एंड उनका HP काफी कम है. आई थिंक Level 0 Esports वो अटैक में सफल नहीं कर पाया, एंड जैसे कि आपने बोला नीतीश सर कि डिफेंडर साइड में टीम्स काफी अच्छे परफॉर्म कर लेते हैं, एंड मेरे ख्याल से जनरेशन एक्स गेमर्स भी परफॉर्म कर लेंगे डिफेंडर साइड पे.
Definitely, I mean, Level 0 Esports, उनका अटैक B side पे फेल हो गया, and it's completely okay. The same goes for Generation X Gamers as well, right? A lot of rounds that they lost on the attack side might be just because of the fact that they have not strengthened up their attack a little bit. अभी उनका defense है, उन्हें already pistol round secure कर चुके हैं, and I think so that this round I'm gonna go ahead and secure it as well, considering the fact that it's an eco for Level 0 Esports, nothing but upgraded pistols, couple of ghosts here and there, so that's it. Generation X Gamers, they have to strengthen up their defense over towards B, and Level 0 Esports making their way over towards the B side once again goes on to show that Level 0 Esports, most of their attack might just come down to this specific side, that is the B side.
Yup. Oh, that was a really beautiful shot coming in from Prizis over there. Dark getting another kill on to Aura with the paint shell over there. And it was going to be immediate B hookah rush. But the patience showed by Generation X Gamers is just waiting good. Papadox gets kill on to the Precise. Dark gets another one. Cards with the last man standing right now with the low HP will get taken down. And that's the 4th round on board for Generation Gamers. And I think this round, this particular round, Nitish, this is going to be a bonus round, and especially talking about Level 0 Esports going in for that full buy. I think they are definitely going to get this round into the favor if they perform it really well.
Absolutely. Well, jumping on towards what could possibly be a round where you know Generation X Gamers have to put on a little bit more work because Level 0 Esports have got a full buy. Got themselves the Phantoms and the Vandals out, and interestingly, the Viper wall has been put up to block out the entirety of the U-Haul entrances. So maybe Level 0 Esports, all they're going to do is just drone out over towards the short position in the side, and drone out the U-Hauls as well. Now that they know that there is a player over towards U-Hauls, they might just rush in over towards the A side, man. Like there's absolutely nothing that is there to stop at this point. Oh, Aura dropping a grenade, and we're going to be seeing the toxic wall going out from the side of Viper. Trans and Yan will be the ones to hold on over towards the U-Hauls. And the toxic screen is going to go down, which is going to put the entirety of Team Level 0 Esports in a very awkward spot where they're not going to be able to do much. Oh, there comes another shock dart and Yearlong. Thankfully, he's not going to take a lot of damage, but it is going to be an awkward 5 versus 5 retake. So let's see if Generation X Gamers are going to be able to do it.
I mean, I do definitely know for a fact that Generation X Gamers, they have the man advantage up and running with a 5v4 retake. So I think the retake is possible as the Viper's signature ability comes down to the map, and I think it's going to do a lot of damage while the spike is actually getting diffused. And not yet, to be honest, but
there comes a Molotov, and it is going to be once again Level 0 Esports to hold on towards the side in and out of plan position in a beautiful way. Precise goes down as well, and Level 0 Esports. Man, लगता है लोग बहुत ही ज़्यादा time spend करते हैं on custom servers and you know on YouTube as well in order to just sharpen up these lineups. That's right, with the Viper lineups and the Brimstone's Molly lineup as well. It was so perfect. It was such a beauty to watch as well, right? Level 0 Esports. Hats off to you guys, man. Amazing stuff. Generation X Gamers, these were these smaller things that they were lacking from their side as well, right? So maybe they pick on this and they work on it as well. But for now, Generation X Gamers, I think so, they don't have money to go in for a proper buy here.
Yep, they don't have money to go for proper ban. I separated out early that this round will definitely go into the favor of Level 0 Esports as it was a bonus round. But moving forward, an eco round and actually a force buy round coming in from Generation Gamers. They are giving out tough competition, but the round difference is way too much. And I think Level 0 Esports putting their ultimate at the right time. Trans gets spotted out, and right now is the trauma of the Viper's wall. This down is 87 HP, and that's a beautiful kill coming through the hands of KIYO, where 2 players of Generation X Gamer, 3 players of Generation X Gamers have been taken down. Paparox will be taken down. Jet shortly in the last man standing is going to be the Joe Lily. Gets a kill, gets another one, will immediately push down to the CT. He has a recon in his hand, is going to put that to a really good use. Still definitely has the all drone as well. He will be jumping down, although the Wolf coming at the right time, I think it has already given away the position. I hope the Viper lineups are not yet spread out for Trolili. A 1v3 situation post plant, and I think Trolili is slowly trying to get scored, but yep, and that's going to be Yearlong ending up at Trolili, and the match point has arrived for Level 0 Esports.
That's right, Level 0 Esports are going to be securing the match point, and most probably they're just going to be finishing it off right here, right now in this specific round. I mean, props to Generation X Gamers. They're trying their level best in order to put up all of these rounds as well. Their defense, it is not that amazing, but yeah, I wouldn't say it's bad, but it's impressive. They're playing a textbook Valorant right now. Holding on to their sights properly, they're holding on to their angles properly as well. But Level 0 Esports is just the sheer individual brilliance coming in from them, right?
Yep. And I do exactly for a fact. I'm expecting that Level 0 Esports are immediately going to shut down Generation X Gamers, because Generation X Gamers, that force bot last round, and they don't have any advantage on their economy against Level 0 Esports, and Level 0 Esports at the attackers, they definitely have a different set of gameplay. Well, I think he's going to do a big mistake. KIYO, oh my god, actually KIYO, what a reaction time, takes down Dark. Paparox immediately eliminating Trans, and that's going to be a 5v3 situation left out for the last 3 players standing. Jet really did good dodge, but Dark Sir is going to definitely take him down. Jan coming in for the trade takes down Yearlong.
remaining.
That's a 4v1 situation. The last man standing is going to be Trolley, who will be at the heaven fighting off for his life. Spots out one player, takes him down. Still a 1v3 situation. Viper's ultimate is definitely gonna block the vision of all the entire players. He's gonna use that recon. He knows that there is none standing in new halls.
I mean, that recon is really not gonna give him any information whatsoever because the Viper's ultimate still active. But yeah, with that, we are done with this specific matchup as well, ladies and gentlemen. 13-4 as Level 0 Esports are going to be your winners of this specific matchup. A brilliant performance coming in from the side of Level 0 Esports. Amazing lineups coming in from them as well. And I'm sure for a fact that, Team GXG, they are definitely going to learn a lot moving forward after this specific game as well. They are going to invest more and more time into sharpening up their skills on the attack as well as their defense. Their defense was looking a little bit more better than their attack, but I do know for a fact that Level 0 Esports, they have a solid lineup, and I'm really looking forward to them going head to head against the top of the top, the best of the best out there, like Global Esports. We have got Mahi as well. We have got a lot of other teams as well. So yeah, looking forward for Level 0 Esports to put up the exact same level of performance or maybe more moving forward in this specific tournament as well. So congratulations, Level 0 Esports. This is the scoreboard. If Elika, you want to just walk us through the entire scoreboard.
Yes, and I think picking up that Viper is going to do a lot of advantage for Level 0 Esports as they will be carrying away with the MVP as the Viper with 19 kills, 11 deaths and 6 assists. Although I do have a feeling that Doxer might be the MVP because of the number of deaths, and the KD followed by Doxer is just way too well, 19 kills and 8 deaths. That's more than one KD, but GG well played to Generation X gamers as well. Dark really did try his level best with 13 kills and 14 deaths. Followed by him, we have Karzi Modi Sky with 14 kills and 9 deaths. Trolley with 13 kills, 14 deaths. Aura with 11 kills and 13 deaths. But there was this one moment I thought that Generation X gamers had the potential to come back, but the communication wasn't really working for them. And GG well played for them. So I hope you recognize your mistakes and come back to the Esportz Premier Series in the Qualifier number 2, which will be happening in the next month. I hope you guys, resolve all your mistakes and make a better gameplay, make a better teamwork, to be more precise, because it's just not the aim, it's the entire team who you play with.
Talking about Precise as well, right? Precise, the Jet from the side of Team Generation X Gamers, he didn't quite stand out. So I want him to go ahead and pick up his game as well. Being a duelist, you absolutely cannot be sitting at 8 frags and expect your team to put up the numbers as well. But putting all of that aside, GG, well played, Level 0 Esports. You guys are the winners of the specific matchup. And yeah, the MVP for that specific game is going to be Doxer with 19 kills, 8 deaths, and 5 assists.
Yep, I really did see that coming through.
Oh, well, great. Doxer, I mean, he really did quite a lot in terms of intel gathering, as well as, giving the advantage for the duelists in the team, as well as the Viper, in order to just grab a lot of kills with his awesome recon dart and shock dart lineups as well. Doxer, I remember on the defense side, he has inflicted a lot of damage with just his shock dart lineups as well. So congrats, man. You're the match MVP, and yeah, that pretty much sums up that specific game for us as well. Elika, is there any specific player that stood out for you in that specific match?
I would say Doxer. I pretty much saw him coming through. But yeah, apart from Doxer, I would say the Viper, Papadox. I think Papadox getting a new agent into the play, playing with a different kind of agent composition, and still being able to be in the top at the frags. I think he also did a good job. He had good average combat score and good econ rating. So I would say that he also did a good job for his team with I think almost 84 econ rating and 2 first bloods. I think that's more than enough for a team.
That's really good. That's amazing, to be honest. Papadox, he really did put up the work for the team, and we saw Viper for the very first time in this specific tournament being played in a specific match. So Thanks a lot, Papa Dogs, for showing us that Viper is not a bad agent, as said by many. But yeah, jokes aside, guys, that was pretty much it for match number 2. Me and Elika, we're gonna go ahead for a short break before we start off with match number 3 for the day, which is gonna be the final, game of the day. But before that, I really want you guys to go ahead and pick up 1 can of Hell Energy drink, because I'm definitely sure for a fact that you guys are gonna be tired after seeing all of that action, and I really want you guys completely energized for the final game of the day. And Alika, I was about to tell you as well to go ahead and pick up that can of Hell Energy drink so that you are energized as well for the final match of the day, because it is gonna be a banger one for sure. Also, alongside with that, if you guys are bored while waiting for the last match to start up, you guys can download the Josh app and put a smile on your face, and also enjoy the content being put up by amazing talent on the Josh app as well. So with that, we're going to be going for a short break. See you guys really, really soon. Don't go anywhere. We're going to be right back.
होश ये है जोश ऐसे ही ढेर सारे फनी वीडियोस के लिए जोश में आ जा
There was a time when I drank coffee. Lots of it. That time is long gone. I switched because I like to keep up with the new trend. Energy, taste, power. What else do you need? For me, it's enough. Hell Energy.
ये है होश ये है जोश ऐसे ही ढेर सारे रोमांटिक और क्यूट वीडियोस के लिए जोश में आ जा
Wanna see something hot? क्या तुम्हारे ठुमके में है मेरे वाला दम? जोश पर आए, अपना ठुमका लगा दुनिया हिला चैलेंज अपलोड करें और हर हफ्ते जीतें 25 लाख तक के इनाम।
There was a time when I drank coffee. Lots of it. That time is long gone. I switched because I like to keep up with the new trend. Energy, taste, power. What else do you need? For me, it's enough. Hell Energy.
ये है होश ये है जोश ऐसे ही ढेर सारे फनी वीडियोस के लिए जोश में आ जा
Wanna see something hot? क्या तुम्हारे ठुमके में है मेरे वाला दम? जोश पर आए, अपना ठुमका लगा दुनिया हिला चैलेंज अपलोड करें और हर हफ्ते जीतें 25 लाख तक के इनाम।
ये है होश ये है जोश ऐसे ही ढेर सारे रोमांटिक और क्यूट वीडियोस के लिए जोश में आ जा ये है होश ये है जोश ऐसे ही ढेर सारे फनी वीडियोस के लिए जोश में आजा।
There was a time when I drank coffee. Lots of it. That time is long gone. I switched because I like to keep up with the new trend. Energy, taste, power. What else do you need? For me, it's enough. Hell energy.
ये है होश, ये है जोश। ऐसे ही ढेर सारे रोमांटिक और क्यूट वीडियोस के लिए जोश में आजा।
Wanna see something hot? क्या तुम्हारे ठुमके में है मेरे वाला दम? जोश पर आए, अपना ठुमका लगा दुनिया हिला चैलेंज अपलोड करें और हर हफ्ते जीतें 25 लाख तक के इनाम।
There was a time when I drank coffee. Lots of it. That time is long gone. I switched because I like to keep up with the new trend. Energy, taste, power. What else do you need? For me, it's enough. Hell energy.
ये है होश, ये है जोश। ऐसे ही ढेर सारे फनी वीडियोस के लिए जोश में आजा।
Wanna see something hot? क्या तुम्हारे ठुमके में है मेरे वाला दम? जोश पर आए, अपना ठुमका लगा दुनिया हिला चैलेंज अपलोड करें और हर हफ्ते जीतें 25 लाख तक के इनाम।
ये है होश, ये है जोश। ऐसे ही ढेर सारे रोमांटिक और क्यूट वीडियोस के लिए जोश में आजा। ये है होश, ये है जोश। ऐसे ही ढेर सारे फनी वीडियोस के लिए जोश में आजा।
There was a time when I drank coffee. Lots of it. That time is long gone. I switched because I like to keep up with the new trend. Energy, taste, power. What else do you need? For me, it's enough. Hell energy.
ये है होश, ये है जोश। ऐसे ही ढेर सारे रोमांटिक और क्यूट वीडियोस के लिए जोश में आजा।
Wanna see something hot? क्या तुम्हारे ठुमके में है मेरे वाला दम? जोश पर आए, अपना ठुमका लगा दुनिया हिला चैलेंज अपलोड करें और हर हफ्ते जीतें 25 लाख तक के इनाम।
There was a time when I drank coffee. Lots of it. That time is long gone. I switched because I like to keep up with the new trend. Energy, taste, power. What else do you need? For me, it's enough. Hell energy.
ये है होश, जोश, ऐसे ही ढेर सारे फनी वीडियोस के लिए जोश में आजा।
Wanna see something hot? क्या तुम्हारे ठुमके में है मेरे वाला दम? जोश पर आए, अपना ठुमका लगा दुनिया हिला चैलेंज अपलोड करें और हर हफ्ते जीतें 25 लाख तक के इनाम।
ये है होश, ये है जोश, ऐसे ही ढेर सारे रोमांटिक और क्यूट वीडियोस के लिए जोश में आजा।
Welcome back once again, ladies and gentlemen, to the Esports Premier Series presented to you by Josh App and powered by Hell Energy Drink with a lot of action at the beginning of the qualifier number 1. Right now, we are on the day 2 of round of 64, and I think day 2 has been going really lengthy for us as most of the teams are trying and competing really nice today. As we saw, the first game of the day went to a real close one, 13-10.
Definitely. I mean, the first game of the day was really close. In that specific match, right? I would definitely go ahead and say that Team KIYO, they made a really damn good effort of making the comeback, but then eventually W Gaming, all they had to do was just eke out one more round in order to grab the victory as well, right? You guys can see the score real time right now in this specific feed where you're gonna be seeing W Gaming against Team KIYO won it out 13-10. Match number 2, it just got finished. It was between Level 0 Esports and Generation X Gamers, where Level 0 Esports were the ones to grab the victory 13-4. That was a stomp of a game, but then Generation X Gamers, I still think for a fact that they are a newly formed team, and they're going to take their sweet time into setting the rhythm and everything for their team, and it's going to take some time for them to go up against a better team like Level 0 Esports. But yeah, the last game of the day, which is going to be starting up really soon in about a few minutes, is going to be True Ripper Esports versus IMMORTAL 5. Now, frankly, to be completely honest, I've got no idea about both the teams. Elika, if you have any, just go ahead and shed some light to the audience.
I mean, yeah, definitely. I don't have any idea. Immortal 5 versus True Reapers. While I'm expecting that they will give a good fight to each other, as both of the teams are underdog teams. But previously, we saw a lot of teams. At least we knew a part of the team. We knew the players. But for me, I think Immortal 5 and True Reaper Esports are completely unknown, completely from the underground. They are going to be the newest talent coming up in the round 2 of Esports Premier League. Also, ladies and gentlemen, we still have a long way to go. This tournament format follows a 4-month tournament, which will be summed up by a grand finale on December 24th in the LAN. So I'm expecting the LAN experience would be great for all the gamers. And from each qualifier, the team who has won the grand finale will be getting qualified to the grand finale, the LAN, of course. Coming back to the points, I would want all the audience, if you want to keep receiving the updates, if you want to play Esports Premier Series, and if you want to be a part of it, if you want to learn, and if you want to study it as start your career as a professional gamer, I suggest you to go right away, subscribe to Esports YouTube channel and follow them on their social esports.in, because over there you are going to receive a lot of updates, and we do have back-to-back highlights getting uploaded by end of the day for every single day. So I hope you guys are not missing. Even if you missed out, go check out the highlights of yesterday's, the day 1 and the opening day for Esports Premier Series Valorant version. We did finish the Free Fire version, and I'm really proud of Esports Premier Series, going up ahead, switching up games, and they're not, limiting themselves to one game. They're sponsoring more and more events, and that makes esports grow very easily in India.
Definitely, and that is a really good point that that Elika just brought up as well, right? Like it's the entire ecosystem that has to come together as a unit and uplift the entire scene rather than just one specific part of the community going ahead and dominating the scene as well. So yeah, to all the esports fans out there, the esports fanatics, you guys should definitely go ahead and check out esports.in, their socials, and subscribe to the channel as well. And while you are at it, check out the casters, that is me and Elika's socials as well. It is at the rate official assassin 47 on Instagram, and it's at the rate Tanvi Jasmine FTW on Instagram for Elika. So yeah, definitely go ahead and check us out. The it's right here. See, yeah, it's right there. So you guys can go ahead and check that out.
Yes.
But yeah, I guess we are still waiting for the teams to get ready so that we can dive straight into the game as well. Oh yeah, there you go. Well,
Yes,
talk of
we are in the game.
talk of the devil. Yeah, there you go. Oh my
No,
god.
I think Immortal 5,
Oh.
okay. We have a lot of known faces. We have more than a lot of faces. We have Rat Syndicates, roster playing at True Rippers. I think, Nitish, we were really wrong when we said that we don't have any idea about these things. I have a
Actually, I
huge
was right.
vision from
I actually had no idea what the lineup from both of these teams are. I mean,
Buster,
Paradox never mentioned that
Godspeed.
he's playing. Yeah, Paradox never mentioned that he's playing on True Reaper Esports, and Jirain and Godspeed, they never told me that Immortal 5 is the name of their team. So, well, good friendship, guys. But jokes aside, man, it is gonna be a banger of a game, ladies and gentlemen. Trust me. It's gonna be Haven, and it is definitely not gonna be a heaven to watch this specific match, because it is more of a hell, because both of these teams have got amazing fraggers, and I'm not gonna lie, I am so pumped up after watching both of these lineups, and you guys have no idea what you're gonna witness. Okay, you guys have no idea. If you don't know these players, I mean, I'm pretty sure that you would be knowing Paradox and Master from the
Rad
Rat Syndicate
Master.
roster, but then from the Rat Syndicate roster, but then I'm definitely sure that you guys are in for a treat for Immortal 5. So yeah, without
Yes.
wasting any more of our time, ladies and gentlemen, let's straight away dive in towards Haven. If you can have the B-roll for Haven right now, production,
I
so
mean-
that we can just we can just quickly dive in towards the map. We can
Yes.
see as to how exactly this map is, and look at this, the three-sided map. I absolutely love Haven. Haven is my favorite map out of all the maps in the game, and it just opens up a different kind of an opportunity as an
Yes.
attacker, because it is an attacker-sided map.
Yep, I think, and talking about the agent composition, we do have Cypher from the attackers, and we have a 3 duelist setup coming in from Immortal 5. That is one of the deadliest teams. As Nitish said, the last match of the day is going to be the match that because we have Jiren and Godspeed, Buster, players like these. They're really experienced. They're played for different kind of teams, and Paradox over here fell into a little bit of a trouble, and he's down to 64 HP. And I think Instalock is going to push towards the garage, but Paradox is immediately going to answer him back and send him back. While we are down with 4 players from the Immortal 5, C site has been entirely taken control of. While Buster comes into the play, takes down one. Radmaster immediately trades it off. Godspeed gets another one, gets traded off. A 2v3 situation. Immortal 5 is in a big trouble. Where is Jiren? Jiren has come down to the side, gets spotted out, gets taken down, and that's the first round going into the favor of True Reaper Esports. And from the attacker side, I think that was a really beautiful way to start off the match. Although for a fact, we do know that Nitish, that Haven is an attacker-sided map.
Yeah, I mean, Haven is definitely an attacker-sided map, but I wouldn't particularly say as a clean round or it definitely wasn't a breeze for True Reaper Esports. They did have a lot to take in, and all of these individual plays coming in from Godspeed, Buster, and Jirain, right? It all shook them for a second, but then they immediately got it right back, and they put up the first round of the board as well. Right now, Jirain is in a bit of a trouble. He tries to go in for a pick or two, but fails to secure a kill. So he's just gonna fall back. He's gonna go ahead and take control over towards the A-shot position instead, but he's gonna fail there as well. Master and Paradox, they get a frag each, and it is gonna be these insane plays coming in from the side of True Reaper Esports that are gonna put up the second round of the board for them.
One enemy remaining.
Yep, I do think that it's going to be a second round on board for True Reaper Esports, and the last player coming in from Immortal 5 is going to be Godspeed, who will get spotted out by Paradox but gives an immediate headshot. Can he get another kill is a question, but I don't think that will be happening as Relico will shut down Godspeed. A second round, a clean round for True Reapers, almost a flawless one. But I think the time has finally come, Nitish, for Immortal 5 to go for that big guns, take out the rifles, and take the fight against True Reapers. We have a really insane setup coming in from Immortal 5 with the three duelists. So defense might be a difficult one because they don't have a sentinel and they only have an initiator. But talking about True Reaper Esports, they have Cypher, and I think Cypher is one of the very important agents to watch your flank or to gain intel onto a particular bomb site.
Well, there's going to be Paradox to go ahead and secure that entry over towards the B links. A quick B take coming in from the side of True Reaper Esports definitely gives them the control of the B side. But Immortal Fire, I'm not really sure what the hell is happening right now. Shark Aim does get taken down over towards the garage position. Saikovsky, he is an amazing silver player, by the way, and Saikovsky as a whole, as an initiator as well, right? He does a pretty good job. Now I'm really intrigued to see if Jirain and Saikovsky are going to be able to go ahead and get this retake done. With Jirain going down by the hands of Crosshair, now it looks absolutely impossible for Saikovsky to do anything. The True Reaper Esports, they have well and all secured the third round of the board, and Immortal 5. They're in for a bit of an upset for the start of this specific game.
Yup, and I think they're forced by that the entire full buy round has been snatched away by True Reapers, which means Immortal 5 has to go for an eco. They're going in for the pistol buy with the four frenzies and a classic coming through the hand of Jiren. And I do expect that True Reaper Esports, they are trying their level best at the attackers, and look at their aggression. Rad Paradox, he goes into the site, he dashes into the A-links, gets a kill, gets traded. I mean, that was such a quick kind of an execution coming in, but I think Paradox has done a mistake once again, dashes into the site, spots one player, two player. That was insane by Paradox. Oh my god, what did I just watch, Nitish?
Well, what you witnessed was an absolute domination. And I'm definitely sure that Immortal 5, in the 3 versus 4 situation, it's better for them to move in together as a unit instead of giving on these one-on-one duels. And with Master securing the intel on both of these players over towards the garage, and there goes a shotgun, and another shotgun in order to take down Master, and Master finishes off Jirain as well. There's absolutely no escape from the shock dart of this man, and Master, well, he is definitely the master of the bow and arrow on the Sova. And I truly missed him, man. Rat Syndicate, I truly missed him. Because I was away casting a different game for a few months, and I absolutely missed Valorant and the entire scene as well. So it's good to see all of these friends of mine once again back on the server.
Revealing area.
Yep. And I do think that we will be getting forward with the fourth round on board, and I'm definitely expecting that True Reapers will be using their ultimate. That's what we Corsair saying that joke's over, you're dead, and gets a kill immediately. Molotov's PCT gets another one, maybe another one, but unfortunately his ultimate is done and dusted. While Rat Padrocks are already made his way all the way towards the bomb site. Is going.
Oh my god! Godspeed get absolutely spurred. Well, to be completely honest, they have truly ripped apart the entirety of Immortal Fire and their defense.
Yup. And I'm thinking that True Reaper Esports are really striking hard against Immortal 5, and Immortal 5, they're just so in an uncomfortable position that they're being truly held by True Reaper Esports. I think they True Reaper Esports, they're drawing the line and they're making Immortal 5 play inside the line, and that's what exactly Immortal 5 is getting played by True Reaper Esports. Starting off with the attackers, the amount of aggression they're showing, it's getting really hard for Immortal 5 to even think or maybe give a thought about the rotation, the communications, the comms are being really late for Immortal 5. Well, I think it's going to be aggressive move coming in from the Rays. While she's gonna put that grenade, gets a kill, Godspeed gets a kill, Sai gets a kill, and I think it's a 4v1 situation for the last man standing Corsair. And as I take the name, it will be around for Immortal 5.
Finally, Immortal 5 and their aggression, it definitely pays out, and I do think so for a fact that Ripper Esports did not see that coming. I mean, towards the mid position, Immortal 5 and their push definitely worked out. The immediate push coming in from Yearlong as well helped out Jarain in securing a kill or two. So 5-1 as we move on towards the next round now. True Ripper Esports, they have the momentum has finally been broken down, and Immortal 5, I guess maybe. But they're gonna try and keep on the pressure and play a little bit more aggressive.
Yep, and I do think that aggression is gonna help them a lot, because Immortal 5 is also known for their aggression, but too much of aggression is just not good for your health, not good for your agent, as Jiren gets taken down to 70 HP. 20 HP has been wasted when Paradox gets boosted by the boom bot, while Master uses ultimate to a good use, takes down Jiren, but Buster comes into the play. Gets a double kill, almost a 1-1, but Master is immediately gonna trade him off. A 2v3 situation. True Ripper.
Last player standing. One enemy remaining.
And well, there you go. On that, I did lag out right about now.
I know exactly
Anyways, they kind of are in a bit of a situation where it's going to be down to a relic to try and hold on to this specific site over towards the garage as well, right? In an afterplan situation, Tchaikovsky, all he does is push up, get the kill, and that was the right decision as well. It was a wise decision. Yeah, True Ripper Esports 5-2 as we move on towards a round where Immortal 5, they might just put up third round on the board as True Ripper Esports. Their economy has taken a little bit of a hit. Oh my god, they still have money to go in for the buy. That's interesting.
Yep, and I think I'm definitely expecting that Immortal 5, they can do a comeback. I mean, it's still 2-5. They're still in the first half. Only 7 rounds have been completed. And Immortal 5, they're going in for a full buy once again. But this time they have 3 ultimates. That's Jiren and Godspeed, both of them. A quick recon coming in from Tchaikovsky, and he will not be spotting out any players at the A. So that's a confirmation that it is an A-clear map. Crosshair is going to use his ultimate, make his way towards the B-bomb side. Instalog gets 1 to Crosshair. Sharkhead gets immediately trade for the Instalog, and I think it's a 4v4 situation. 1 man down from both of the team, but little does Grandmaster know that that's a player standing at. Oh, that's a double kill. That's a triple kill. Maybe a 4th one, but Sharkhead is going to immediately trade off the last man standing, and I think True Reaper Esports, they are definitely in a trouble right now. This full buy round has brought the amount of confidence that Immortal 5 was lacking.
I mean, Immortal 5, they quickly went ahead and switched it up to top gear. They started playing aggressive, and that is giving them the edge that they want as matchup against True Ripper Esports. Now, True Ripper Esports, well, what they can try and do is maybe play for the picks, maybe wait for the aggression to come in from the side of Immortal 5 instead. Now, True Ripper Esports, at this point, pulling out an operator might not be the best of the options, Paradox. Because, first of all, you're not able to hit your shots, so let's see if that works out in your favor or not. Jarain is going to be holding on over to it. See right now, Paradox trying to go in for that peek, and he's going to miss.
Yep, and he did really miss that shot, but Paradox is immediately, I mean, he's gonna regret missing that shot, but I'm pretty sure he's trying to concentrate on the distracting boom bot, while Master on the other hand gets an entry on towards Instalock. Well, can he did Instalock raise though, but how far is he gonna help his team is the question right here. And I think Team True Ripper Esports, they're trying to make their way towards the A-bomb side slowly, but Tchaikovsky, he does not have any idea that there are 2 attackers pushing towards long, and Buster has already made his way towards CT. The timing is just too good for Relic. Takes down Buster. Tchaikovsky is still in the shot, takes down 1 player, that is Grandmaster, getting taken down with the 9 HP. Will Tchaikovsky be able to do anything Is anything being in his favor at this point? Nope, I don't think so, Nitish.
Crosshair is aware of the position coming in from Tchaikovsky, so he's gonna go ahead and he's gonna try and get the kill on towards Tchaikovsky as well. He's gonna be doing that. Crosshair securing that kill makes it even harder for Godspeed and Jarain to go in for the retake. So their best bet is to save up both of these weapons that they have. Their economy is pretty damn low. Godspeed is gonna try and get some exits, and he's gonna take down Relic as well.
Yup, and I think the post plant is not going to be the favor of Immortal 5 as we're down to a 2v2 situation. Godspeed takes down Sharka M, and I think it's going to be a save for Immortal 5. Crosshair and Paradox, both of them, will they go on a hunt or will they save their guns just to the hands as Godspeed and Jiren, both of them will be saving their guns. 3-6, the 3-point lead coming in from True Reaper Esports starting off at the attackers, and I think all Immortal 5 needs at this point is just one more round into their hands to make a decent end for the first half.
Here.
Definitely. I mean, Immortal 5, if they can just grab a few more rounds, maybe a couple, they should be all set for the attack as well. As I said, right, Haven is an attacker-sided map, so Immortal 5, all they have to do is just survive with a good round on the defender's side, and the attack should be a breeze for them as well. Now, True Reaper Esports, one of their got picked off. Gonna be seeing Jarain getting taken down by Relic as well. On the other hand, with a minute and 20 seconds left on the clock, Paradox is trying to rush in over towards the seaside. We're gonna be seeing the Boombot just the lock. He's gonna be able to do anything. Yep, he will be. He's gonna go ahead and take down Paradox.
Last player standing.
Guess I have lost my co-caster there.
No,
it's okay.
you haven't. I was
okay.
just too curiously listening to what you were talking, and I think we're down to a 1 versus 1 situation and the perfect camera angle. Oh my god, I think, ladies and gentlemen, I think all the gamers right now are really interested to watch our special setup by the production team. A 1 versus 1, both the player screens are visible for you, as it's not long planned. I would say it was not clearly a long planned, but a little bit biased towards Garage. Another player is standing towards the cubby, and that's going to be a clutch coming in from Relic, taking down Tchaikovsky with the 7th round on board for True Reaper Esports. And while Immortal 5, they have been force buying every single round. I don't know where does the money come from. I'm just so surprised, Nitish.
Yeah, I mean, 7 rounds on the attack side should sort of clear out your confusions, but yeah, I mean, it's just the fact that True Reaper Esports, even though they have won a round, right? They've made sure that that most of their players stay alive. In that way, they don't have to keep on reinvesting into the big guns again and again and again every single round. And that's the beauty of economic management and the man advantage as well that is being secured by all of these teams every single round. Jarain, on the other hand, is not aware of the fact that a player is pushing up. We're going to be seeing Buster and Slug getting a frag each, so that is going to be Immortal 5 with a double man advantage. Buster keeps on pushing up, doesn't know when to stop hitting W. Then Salak, on the other hand, gets the immediate trade as well. So that's very Crosshair going down. Tchaikovsky trying to push up from A mains. Not going to be able to land the frag, whereas Paradox and Master get it right back with a frag each. Down to a 2 versus 2 situation. Tchaikovsky, with him getting taken down, right? It is a bit of a problem for the entirety of Immortal 5 to get information as to what exactly is going to happen. For now, Godspeed does get the frag on towards the player, trying to pass him, and it's going to be all down to Paradox, who's pretty damn low, down to 31 HP. So clutch it out of 1 versus 2. If he can just take down Jarain, or maybe even take down Godspeed, which is not going to be possible. Already made his way out of that specific position. But Paradox, Jarain is pretty damn low. So if Paradox can just isolate himself into individual one-on-ones, then maybe there's a shot for True Reaper Esports to get another round.
I mean, I don't think that's going to happen, because that's perhaps the best Paradox could do while he was down to 35 HP. While I think Immortal 5, they have got the most important round. That's the 4th round on board for them. So the minimum number of rounds that they wanted in the first half, they have achieved it, but they have to go ahead and look out to end the first half in 7-5 score. While I think the economy for Shuri Esports, it's looking quite unbalanced for me because we have two Spectre buys coming in from Master and Paradox. Paradox being the entry fragger for his team, took out half shield and does not even has his ultimate ready. And I think Buster over here is going in for a hard push, and the ultimate activated by Psychoski is just at the right moment, but none of the players have been tracked unfortunately. But Buster is gonna hit that W very hard, gets taken down by Paradox, and that's going to be Paradox giving a beautiful entry while one player is down from both of these teams.
Yeah, both of these teams are gonna lose their precious players. It's gonna be Relic from the side of True Reaper Esports to be going down, and wait 1 second, I guess.
One enemy remaining standing. Spike down A.
Can't really help it. Difficulties. But yeah, talking about difficulties, it is going to be Paradox. It's going to be left out in a 1 versus 2 situation. It's going to be a difficulty for him in order to clutch it out. But then he's got his blades ready. But little does he know that there are players from the side of Team True Reaper Esports coming in from the side of. Yep, there you go.
Jiren!
Yeah, in a 1 versus 2 situation, he goes ahead and clutches it out. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Immortal 5 as they are going to be putting up the 5th round of the board for themselves. And Jerain, truly masterclass of performance, man.
Yup, I think he did a good job over there. GG well played by Jiren, getting that important round for his team. At the last round in the first half, he's been able to secure that round for his team. So we'll be moving forward to the second half, and I think things are getting pretty hot here. I should definitely look after and have a sip of high energy drink to calm myself down, because this match is giving me a nerve break at this moment, Nitish. True Reapers, they were dominating against Immortal 5, and Immortal 5, after losing 2-3 rounds, they're trying to, get one round, one by one, and they successfully made a decent first half score ending, I guess, 7-5.
Yeah, 75 is definitely a really good score, and I do know for a fact that Immortal 5, well, they are gonna try and close out the gap here between both of these teams, right? For now, though, their setup, it looks like that they might just send out Buster in order to get information over towards A, or maybe just act as a distraction over towards the A side as well, whereas the actual hit might just come in over towards C or B.
Yup, and I'm actually expecting that Immortal 5, it should be easy for them to get around in the attackers, as they have 3 duelists into their hands, Jet, Raze and Reyna. So I think it should be an easy one for them to get that entry, get the first frag into the sides. And as we know, Jiren will be moving down towards the A shot, dashes in towards the back of side, gets trapped in a cypher trap while he's gonna move towards the CT. But I don't think that's not going to, help him anything, because Paradox has already been taken down by Instalog, getting immediately traded by Radmaster once again. Corsair is down to 20 HP. Psychoski is looking after people to show up while there's a player standing at under heaven. Buster gets one. Psychoski get a double kill, and the last man standing will be Relic in the heaven. His position has been revealed. Psychoski, that recon, it couldn't do any of the help for him, but he just dropped down. The sound has been given away, and I think Psychoski is gonna end the first round in the second half into the favor with a triple kill into his hands.
Man, I'm telling you, it's the Prime Classic. I'm not even lying at this point. It's the Prime Classic.
Yep.
It truly gets the job done. Yep, it truly does wonders, and that's going to be a triple for Psychowski to put up the 6th round of the board for Immortal 5 and his team. But yeah, True Reaper Esports, they're not going to be happy of that result. So maybe it's time that Paradox and everyone else they start putting up the work as well.
And I do think that they're going into the force fight. And Jiren is one of the aggressive players that I have seen in a lot of tournaments. So I don't think he'll be giving up that easily. While Instalog gets an opening onto Sharkai, gets another one onto Crosshair. This Bucky was helping him at the right point, but Radmaster is taking up while Radmaster at the back of side. Maybe gets a kill, gets confirmed, and that's going to be the last player standing once again. Relic, the one man, the clutch master. Could he do it? Nope. Unfortunately, he will be getting traded off by Buster. With 2 man down, Immortal 5, they will be winning out and tying their scores alongside with True Reaper Esports. So I think things are getting pretty hot for real, Nitish. The scores have been equalized.
Yeah, the equalizer is definitely going to come up. It's going to be an even Stevens on the scoreboard. True Reaper Esports, well, they're definitely not going to be happy about this specific result. Now, they really need to put up the numbers here, and they really need to start fragging out as well. So we'll see if they're going to be able to do that. It's going to be a buy round coming in from both of these teams. And Immortal Fire, on the other hand, they are going to be playing it out as a bonus.
Yup. And I think that this is going to be a bonus round, and I think it's an important round, because Immortal Fire, they 3 Spectres left from second round, and True Reapers, they have gone for an entire fresh full buy with all the big guns, Vandals and Rifles. So if they are going to fight against Immortal 5, it will be an easy one for them, as Instalog gets an open go to Rat Paradox, gets immediately traded. Master is going to take down Psycho Scream, and Immortal 5, they've lost the player. True Reapers, they've lost the player, and I think that's going to be an easy one for True Reaper Esports.
I mean, True Reaper Esports, at this point, I wouldn't say easy, because Immortal 5, they still have 4 players left as well, so it's going to be a 4 versus 4 situation. The man advantage has been neutralized as well, so that is a good thing. Even though Paradox got taken down, the instant reply came in from his teammate, that is Master. With Instalog getting himself another one, he's going to activate the ult, and that ult is going to take down Master. With that, it all comes down to Buster in a 1 versus 2. And in a 1 versus 2 situation with the spike not planted for him as well, I don't think so that he's simply going to be able to do anything. He's going to run out of bullets, and Char came. Was just patiently waiting for him to run out of bullets and going for the reload. The Spectre not going to be able to do much. So Model 5, as I said, the bonus round, I sort of thought that it was like, you know, it was. I thought that Immortal 5 might not be able to get that round going on to their favor, considering the fact that it was a bonus round for them. But I expected more of these Spectres.
Yep, although, like, you know, Buster managed to get it down to a 1 versus 2 situation. Only if he had that recoil in his hand, I think it would have been an easy clutch for them, as Cypher was down to really low HP. But yeah, sometimes it's just not your round anyway. True Reaper Esports, they had a full buy with the big guns, rifles coming into the play. While we will be moving on to the next round, oh my god, did Immortal 5 actually have force buy once again? So if they lose this round, they might have to go for a real hard eco the next round. While True Reaper Esports Crosses still has a Spectre in his hand. He's sticking to the Spectre. Bust has picked off big gun, that is a Phantom in his hand, and I am quite not sure about which side is going to get executed by Immortal 5, as the spike keys with Godspeed at the moment, and they're heading towards the Yearlong. 1 player is outside Kalach, 3 players at the Yearlong, and 1 player, that is Rena. Buster is still holding off at the Yearlong, trying to cut off the rotation, while Instalog gets spotted out outside Garage, and I think the call out has been pretty much given that it can be a seaside push.
Might be possible we're going to be seeing a C split coming in from the side of Immortal 5 as well. We do have Instalog, who's waiting outside of the garage. As soon as this ult is over, we're going to be seeing him dashing into the site as well. Jerain, on the other hand, talking about dashing, he dashes onto the site. There's no trade potential there, and that's not really how you play it out. As an attacking team, right? You definitely need to have these players moving in together with you for if you do get taken down, there should be that trade which is supposed to come in, but that did not come in, so that's unfortunate. Buster, on the other hand, gets himself a kill on towards Master. But on the other hand, he's put up in a situation where he's not really able to do much, but considering the fact that he's the Reyna, he can just get himself a frag, instantly heal, and maybe if he gets another one, he can just dismiss out there as well.
Yep, Reyna is a perfect agent to dodge the enemies, and I think the last beautiful headshot by Crosshair is definitely going to sum up another round into the favor of True Reapers Esports. That's 9th round on board, while Immortal 5, they just had a force buy and they lost it. I think it's time for them to go for a hard eco, and I'm not really expecting them to go for go for a force buy right now. The entire game they have been, force buying, and if they lose this round, definitely if they go for a eco, okay, I never mind. They're again going in for a force buy. So if they lose this round after getting that force buy, True Reaper Esports is going to go for that double digit, and it will be easy for them to, shut down Immortal 5 easily. And talking about their economy, I don't think it's really in a positive note.
So yeah, 97 is Crosshair this time around, though. He's going to go ahead and grab himself a double this round. Not bad. True Ripper Esports, they have definitely turned it up a little bit, man. They've got themselves a double now. They're looking for the triple as well. And maybe, just maybe, Crosshair, if he's got his ult ready, which he has, by the way, he can just ult push in if he wants to get some information. He just wants to pounce in on the players on the side of Immortal 5. But maybe he's just going to be using up that ultimate for in a retake situation. Where it might come handy. A 3 versus 5 situation for Immortal 5 and Rax! Paradox? Okay. So I almost just ate up Parado right there. I just called him Rax. It's completely okay. But yeah, Jerain against the frag onto his Paradox. We're going to be seeing Jerain trying to get a little bit more. Godspeed on the other hand takes out Crosshair, so there's no ult potential over there. Definitely have got Relic over towards the Yearlings, and Saikovsky is going to be the player to try and take him down. Down to a 2 versus 2, make it a 2 versus 1 for True Ripper Esports, as I'm not really sure if Saikovsky is going to be able to clutch it out in a 1 versus 2.
I do definitely want him to clutch out that round, because this round did for Immortal 5 for their economy at least. If they lose this round, True Ripper Esports is going to be a cakewalk for them, because they'll be jumping on towards the double-digit Esports on one player, maybe another one, but Sharky is immediately going to trade Radmaster out, and that's the 10th round on board for True Ripper Esports. I don't know what happened over there. Jiren Dash got a kill on to Paradox, got speed, gets a kill on to Crosshair. It's immediately traded by Relic, but Jiren shouldn't have peaked when he got dashed through Garage. I think that's when we lost Jiren, and the situation pretty much turned out to be a 1 versus 2 situation right there.
I mean, Crosshair, the player count for Crosshair has arrived. 16 kills, 11 deaths, 2 assists, not bad. The man is putting up the work as a duelist, but he needs to do a little bit more. And I do know for a fact that True Ripper Esports have got the potential to go ahead and get themselves a couple of more rounds on the defender side as well. Immortal 5, on the other hand, their attack, well, for starters, it is definitely interesting to see a lot of aggressive plays being made both over towards B as well as the A side. Their C hit hasn't been the best. The A side and the B side have been the two sides that have given them the success that they need. So that is something that I have noticed from the play coming in from Immortal 5. True Ripper Esports, on the other hand, their hold has looked quite interesting as well. They have always got a player or two for the trades, so that's good. Initially, they leave out the entirety of the B side for the retake, as it should be. They play C and A aggressively, and now that they know for a fact that Immortal 5 are making their way over towards the C side, it's going to be time for Shakim to try and get himself a couple of kills. The Phantom comes into play, takes down Saikovsky, looking for one more. Maybe Paradox is going to lose his leg. Yes, he will! A triple, maybe? No, not happening. Master is going to be the one to get the kill on towards Godspeed. It's time for Buster and Insalok to try and get this round back. But Paradox with a...
And I think it's a 1 versus 2 situation. A lot of responsibilities in the hands of Insalok at the right time, pushing Paradox, and really both are giving him the goosebump movements right now when he gets spotted out by Paradox. But he is going to spray through him.
Watching this spot.
Yep, so 11-7, it's True Ripper Esports. Definitely secured up the 11th round of the board for themselves, and I'm quite happy about the fact that Immortal 5, well, they gotta do something. True Ripper Esports, their defense is working out, and their attack was definitely working out. Like, it was, what, 7-5 as we closed out the first half, right? And True Ripper Esports, they're definitely looking like the potential winners here.
Yep, and I think Jiren unfortunately has been not able to perform really well. He's with 8 kills. Sharky gets double, maybe a triple. Quite a short about it, as he get traded off by Godspeed, while the last person standing in for Immortal 5 is going to be Buster in a 1 versus 2 situation. It's going to be a match point for True Ripper Esports. If Buster gets taken down over there, what's going to happen, Nitish?
1 enemy remaining.
Go ahead and get the frag on towards Crosshair, and with the Empress ready as well, right? It's really easy for Buster to grab the kill multiple times and just dismiss out of his way. That is exactly what he's gonna do. Put up the 8th round of the board for his team. Immortal 5 secure the 8th round of the board, all by the heroics coming in from Buster and the Empress usage coming in from him as well. Fantastic stuff, man.
Yep.
If he could just do it multiple times in a game, maybe, you know, Immortal 5, I might just be able to close out the gap.
Yep. I think the name behind, the meaning behind Immortal 5 is that all the players playing in Immortal 5 teams are immortal. That pretty much makes sense. And I think it's going to be a quick C push coming through, and Rat Paradox has got a sheriff in his hand, doesn't get spotted out. Instead of this, immediately gonna delete him. With another kill coming for Chira, and Sharke gets deleted. The last two players are Crosshair and Relic, but will Relic and Crosshair be able to pull this retake off? I don't think, because they are on eco. Relic is trying to walk towards the Yearlong, gets taken down. The last one standing, Crosshair is outside the garage with the sheriff in his hand. And I think this will definitely be a 9th round on board for Immortal 5, while True Reapers, they're still getting delayed for their match point.
Definitely. I mean, Crosshair, to be honest, can't really blame him or the entirety of True Ripper Esports as well. It was just an eco round for them. They were playing on their sheriffs and a bunch of upgraded pistols as well. So True Ripper Esports, well, they tried. Couldn't really do much. 1 second. Yeah, I'm audible. Immortal 5. Definitely gonna try and put up the 10th round of the board as well here.
I think True Reaper Esports is not going to give them a chance, because they have just gone for a 4 spy, and starting off with the defenders, Paradox have picked up the big gun. That's going to be an operator coming into the play. So Psykoski is immediately going to drone out towards the C-bomb side, finds none. So it can be a C-bomb side push, but that's I spoke too soon, because Paradox will be getting that entry for his team by picking off insta-lock while the spike is getting planted down at the C-bomb side. But देखेंगे जितना तक ये राउंड True Reapers की Esports की फेवर में जा सकती है, बिकॉज ऑलरेडी एक प्लेयर का एडवांटेज मिल गया है. इमॉर्टल 5 ने स्पाइक प्लांट कर दिया एंड एक प्लेयर का एचपी काफी कम है, वाल आई थिंक क्रॉसर ने अपना अल्टीमेट सही टाइम पे डाला हुआ है. वो सीटी से पुश करते हुए 3 लोग फ्लैश हो चुके हैं, रैना और उनका टीममेट. क्रॉसर का अल्टीमेट कुछ काम का नहीं आया, बट उन्होंने उनका मॉली को बहुत ही अच्छा काम पे दिलाया गया है. पैराडॉक्स एक और किल लेते हुए 4v3 सिचुएशन. Godspeed gets a kill. Psychoski gets a kill. Godspeed. Oh my god. That was a quick round. एकदम वक्त बदल गया. मैं सोची कि True Reapers वो मैन एडवांटेज के साथ ये राउंड निकालेंगे, but I think this time I went wrong on my prediction, because Immortal 5 they took out the 10th round on board for them, and I think it's just a matter of time while it goes for overtime.
Well, maybe we might just see the overtime coming in as well from the side of both of these teams. But for a fact, I really have to wait and watch as to what exactly is going to happen in this specific game. Because see, the thing is that Immortal 5, right? Even though they're putting up the numbers and they're bringing it to these one-on-ones and one-on-twos and stuff as well. True Ripper Esports, they definitely look like the better team here. And Immortal 5, I'm not gonna give anything away, man. They are absolutely freaking amazing. Immortal 5, the way they have been playing as well, right? The way they have made the comeback as well, bringing it down to what could possibly be 11-11 right now, as it all comes down to Relic, who's gonna peek in and get taken down by Buster as well. Oh, never mind, not gonna happen. Relic instead is gonna take him down. 1 HP. बस फूक मारना है तुम लोगों को, okay? जिरेन एक फूक मारना है and Relic is down.
And I think Immortal 5, they have done one of the insane comebacks ever against True Reapers. I mean, what was the score? 7-5, and then right now their scores have been equalized to 11-11. I think Immortal 5, they're doing really a great job in the attacker side, as they have a 3-2 setup, and that is definitely going to give them the confidence and the advantage, the required amount of intel for their team as well. While we move on to the most important round, where we'll get to know, is it going to be True Reapers taking the lead, or is it going to be Immortal 5, as it's going to be a C push coming through. Paradox missed his shot, and he's going to give away the position that he's using the sniper. but I don't think it's going to be C push. An entire rotation has been made through, and it's going to be a B execution if I'm not wrong, while Relic really did not hear any footsteps yet outside the garage.
It definitely is going to be a straight up B attack coming in from the side of Immortal 5. Going to be seeing Relic 5 who's gonna hold close over towards the garage doors. That is going to be Jiren going down. The ult is going to come in, and the Cypher, that is Relic, knows the position of all of these players. It's going to be all on Instalok in a 1 versus 4, and I'm not really sure if Instalok is going to be able to do much. It's definitely takes down Crosshair. Maybe gets the frag on towards Paradox as well. Yes, he is, but then Master comes in with the immediate trade, and that is going to be the match point coming in from 2 Reaper Esports. 12 to 11.
Match point.
12 minutes is going to be the question. Let's wait and watch.
And I think that's a match point for True Reapers. What do you think, Nitish? Is it going to be overtime, or else is it going to be a GG well played for Immortal 5? While Immortal 5, I don't think they're going to give up, because they have a full shield by a full by coming along with an operator in the hands of Jiren. So I'm pretty much expecting good some of the play coming in. And I think the call out has already been given that it's going to be a push. Crosser is slowly going to fall back towards the CT. Is not going to peek aggressively, because if he gets taken down, one of the most important role a Phoenix plays will get taken down, while Buster gets spotted out by the recon. Instalok is immediately going to jump down towards the heaven. Will he get the kill onto the Paradox? Yep, he will, while Jiren takes down Crosshair, a 5v3 situation. The retake is really hard to be done right now, Nitesh. What are your thoughts about 2 Reapers, the number of players alive?
Yeah, I mean, in a 3 versus 5 situation, it's definitely going to be hard for 2 Reaper Esports to go ahead and grab it out. Yeah, Buster will go ahead and take down Master. We're going to be seeing Relic getting himself a frag as well. And ladies and gentlemen, that's right. The first match ever to go into overtime. We were looking forward to it, and here we go. 12 to 12, 40 seconds for the first round of the overtime to begin, and man, it has been an absolutely amazing run throughout the specific match. So many energetic and adrenaline pumping moments. And yeah, I am definitely sure that both of these teams had their fair share of hell energy drinks to consume as well, because an overtime is definitely not the best of the time, where sometimes you just run out of energy, sometimes you're just like tired as to all of these close rounds that are coming in as well. So yeah, hell energy drinks. Hope you guys sent out a crate to both of these teams, or let's hope both of these teams have got themselves stocked up as well, because it is going to go the distance, ladies and gentlemen.
Yep, and I'm definitely expecting that all the teams and all the players right now who are participating in this tournament, they should grab a can of hell energy drink before playing or before starting to play the match, because you need hell a lot of energy, because this game, this Valorant qualifier of Esportz Premier Series is just not 1 year of action. It's going to stay for 4 months long, and Buster gets the entry for his team, gets a kill, immediately dismisses into the cubby. It's going to use that flash. Instalok gets taken down with Crosshair. Really gets a trade onto Buster. That's a 3v4 situation. Oops, I think Sova just walked into Crosshair's molly.
I mean, we are definitely going to be seeing 2 Reaper Esports with that man advantage as well, right? And with 45 seconds left on the clock, I'm not really sure where exactly the hit is going to come in from the side of 2 Reaper Esports. If they can just try and focus a little bit more towards C, where it's just down to Jiren holding on with that operator, right? If they can just go ahead and take down Jiren, then maybe, just maybe, they might have a chance at putting up the 13th round of the board for themselves, and maybe the defense is definitely going to in turn work out for them as well. So Immortal 5, I think so that with Jiren getting taken down over to his C side, that's going to be the cue for the rest of the players, Tchaikovsky and Godspeed, to make the rotation and start going in for the retake. And look at Relic, man. He's just waiting for the flank to come in from Tchaikovsky. Tchaikovsky going down, all down to Godspeed, a 1 versus 4 situation. Godspeed, are you going to be able to pull it off, buddy? Well, I don't think so, because 4 of the angry attackers from the side of 2 Reaper Esports is waiting to pounce in on you. And as soon as you're going to up, it is going to be Mr. Crosshair, maybe, to do a lot of damage you off.
Yup, and I think that's going to be 13th round on board
Switching
for
sides.
True Reaper
Match
Esports as we'll
point.
be moving down towards the match point of the overtime. Nitish, this is a do or die round for Immortal 5. They've come a long way. They've made an insane comeback against True Reaper Esports. At this point, they don't have any chance of giving up. They have to fight it. They have full economy. They have a full buy. They have all the abilities and ultimates that they can work on. But who are they working against is the biggest trauma over here. That's true. To Reaper Esports, Immortal 5 known for their attacking side with 3 duelists. Will they be able to pull this round off? Will they be able to secure this match point into their favor and make it to another overtime? Well, I do think that's going to happen because Buster just opened up a kill against one of the deadliest players, that is Paradox, getting taken down. So we'll be moving down towards the A mains. And Cypher, that is Relic over here, is sitting in the shot, takes down the cam, does not have any idea that Relic was sitting in the shot, and is gonna slowly fall back along with his team towards the C-bomb side. Let's see if the tables will get turned as True Reaper Esports is down by 1 player. And nobody has an idea that Sharka is sitting in that corner, but will get taken down, and that's a 2v5 situation. It is
One enemy
at this
remaining.
point. The hopes have been lost from True Reaper Esports. It is going to be another overtime.
Well, it certainly looks like that, unless and until, Mr. Crosshair has something to say, which obviously he doesn't, because he's surrounded by the entirety of Immortal 5, and that is going to be a flawless attack coming in from Immortal 5 as well. So it looks like that Immortal 5, well, they are sort of struggling on their defense. True Reaper Esports are doing quite better on that attack as well. Man, I told you, right? You guys are in for a long run. That's why I said that you guys should better grab yourselves a can of Hell Energy drink, because this is gonna be quite a long one. As both of these teams are not gonna give up, and there's definitely not a draw system like in the ranked game. So you just play it out until you get a winner.
Yep, and it's not over until it's over. While we'll be moving down to another overtime, where I think Godspeed and his teammates, they're looking quite in confusion right now, because it's going to be a big execute coming from True Reapers, the perfect recon by Master. But little do they know that there is nobody in the B-bomb side, and they have left it for the retake while Buster gets an opening on to Paradox. After such a long amount
down,
of,
mid.
taking the fights, if True Reapers lose this game, it's going to be a disgrace. Not a disgrace, what would I say? Discouragement for them.
One enemy
Because they have put a lot of efforts into this game, and I don't think True Reapers will be able to pull off this round, as the last man standing will be Relic. The 2 cages, 1 camera, and no support left. So 14th round on board for Immortal 5, playing out that defensive
Switching
round very
sides.
well. And I
Match
think
point.
slowly, round by round, the game is just giving away the lead into the hands of Immortal 5. If Immortal 5 wins this match, it is definitely going to be one of the most remembered maps I ever casted in Valorant.
It is definitely going to be a memorable moment. But then, more than that, it would be a really sad and an unfortunate turn of events for True Reaper Esports as well. Because, mind you, ladies and gentlemen, they were the ones who were leading the charge here when we closed out the first half. And now that the tables have turned around, I hope True Reaper Esports, their defense isn't going to be like the last overtime. Because if it is going to be like that, then Immortal 5, I announce you as the winners already. But yeah, jokes aside. Going to be seeing an A hit coming in from the side of Immortal 5 with a minute and 20 seconds left under the clock. Relic has a lot to do right now. He has to hold on towards the A side like a boss. He has to play on top of the trap fires and the camp setup that he has got. But right now, he needs to press W and get the hell out of there. Because tons and tons of utilities are flying his way. And if he gets taken down right now, then it's going to be trouble. And oh my god, Grandmaster with a triple is going to make sure that Immortal 5 are not going to walk away with the victory here. And, well, ladies and gentlemen, we are moving
Switching
in towards
sides.
overtime number 3.
Overtime.
I saw the panic. I saw the panic in the eyes of Relic. He was in such a panic. There were three people pushing down the shot. He had to face a shock dart, a paint shell, and a boombot as well. I don't know how he managed to stay alive. I think it all goes. All the credit goes to the Rad Master for an insane backup, getting that triple kill and saving this round for True Reaper Esports. I mean, they saved it handsomely, man.
So yeah, 14-14, definitely a sight that that everyone wants to witness. They really don't want this game to get over. Or maybe if you're an Immortal 5 fan, then God that Immortal 5 walks away with the victory here. Or if you're a Two Rippers fan, then hope that Paradox is able to connect all of his shots as well. Crosshair, on the other hand, goes ahead and takes down Insalok. Not bad, not a bad pick. Crosshair gets himself another one. Crosshair, what the hell are you doing right now? As you're just completely obliterating the entirety of Immortal 5.
One enemy
They're
remaining.
not at all able to react. Look at Godspeed looking so clueless as to what the hell happened. In a split second, and the entirety of his team is down.
Watching this spot.
And I think as you check out the name, if there are any fans of Immortal 5, I mean, definitely you yourself are a huge fan. I mean, fanboy of Immortal 5. But not only fanboy, I would consider
I'm
both of
not.
the teams because you are close to Paradox
I am
and Master
not.
as well.
I am not. I'm close to everyone. So it doesn't mean that, I can just go ahead and outright support everyone, right? Being a caster, you gotta be neutral. So, yeah, I support whoever's in the right spot right now. I mean, okay, never mind. That didn't come out right, but then,
That
yeah.
didn't end
support
well,
the
but
truth.
Yep, you
Yeah.
did try your best to put it in the best way you can, but sometimes you just can't really do it. But Buster over here gets a kill onto Crosshair, busts one player. Can he get another one is the question, as Paradox is slowly moving back from shot. He's gonna give a beautiful headshot onto Buster, and that has been summed up. The price has been paid by Buster for taking down Crosshair, one of the talented player in True Reaper Esports. While coming back 14-15, I think it's going to. I mean, I don't even think it is true that True Reaper Esports are right now on a match point in the overtime. I think it's the third overtime right now, and Paradox has spot out two players in the A bomb site, and pretty much the call out has been given that it's going to be A execution. The spike has been planted with a man advantage. So do you think that it's going to be another overtime? Because I can definitely see it coming through.
Maybe we might just be seeing one more overtime headed your way, ladies and gentlemen. But to be completely honest, right now, True Reaper Esports, it is absolutely important for them to go ahead and try out for this retake and try the level best into getting all of these 1v1 duels. But Terrain, once again, he's gonna go ahead and show True Reaper Esports that that it is not easy to go ahead and grab the victory against
Switching
Immortal
sides.
5. We are heading in towards another overtime, so this is not getting over, guys. Hope you guys have your dinner prepped up.
Yep, I mean, I did. I'm actually starving right now. I'm waiting for these players, but I didn't expect. I mean, I think Nitish got. There are like the God heard you when you said the last match of the day is going to be a lengthy one, and it's actually happening right now with almost the third overtime coming into the play. And I think both of these teams, they are playing their potential out at this point. One round, Jiren goes out, gets frag. One round, Crosshair just shows up and puts a showstopper. I mean, of course, it is supposed to be raised, but I don't think Crosshair is just so good for his team right now.
Definitely, and I'm definitely looking forward to this specific game as well, right? The outcome that is gonna come in from this specific game as well. I really wanna see some sort of an insane performance coming in from both of these teams as well. I just don't want this game to end. I don't know why, but the reason why our faces are right in front of your screen is because there is a little bit of a tactical timeout that has been put up. Not only a tactical timeout, it is more of a tech pause as well, because there is a bit of a problem coming in from either of the teams. I'm still waiting to get the information as to which team is having the issue, but as soon as I get the confirmation there. Oh, it's a tactical pause. Oh, all right. So it's a tactical pause, not a tech pause. Interesting. Did not see that coming, by the way. Yeah, tactical
That's
timeout. So it
incoming
looks
on our
like
way,
one of these
Nitish.
teams. Yep, definitely. Both of these teams are pulling out their big, thick strat book, and they're gonna try and put up a strat, which might just completely put the other team in a very clueless way as well. But yeah,
Also,
quickly predictions, Alika. What do you say? What do you think? Yeah.
What do I think? I do have a lot to think. I would say that I don't know. Recently, my predictions have been jinxed. I'm not able to predict it right, but I have a feeling
Yeah.
that it's going to be.
Or maybe,
I do.
you
I
just
have a
got,
feeling that it's definitely going to be Paradox team who's going to be shutting down. That's True Reaper Esports. They'll be taking over the win, if I'm not wrong. But Immortal 5, with the amount of aggression and with the amount
Scanning
of
ahead.
duelists they have, I think it's still possible for them as well.
I mean, I definitely think so that True Reaper Esports might be having that edge, but I'm not gonna give up on Immortal 5, ladies and gentlemen. Both of these teams have got amazing players, and I want nothing but the best for both of them. So even if a single team loses this specific game, right, it wouldn't be a bad defeat for them. It is not gonna be a regretting defeat or something like that. It's definitely gonna be a really close match, and we're definitely gonna wish GGs to both the teams as well. But for now, though, True Reaper Esports looks like they are the ones who are gonna lose out this specific round on the attack side. As Immortal 5 secured multiple kills over towards the C side, and the rest of the two players from Sara team True Reaper Esports, that is Relic and who exactly is the other player? I forgot the name. It was Relic, and who was playing on the side? Who was playing solo on the side of True Reaper Esports?
Grandmaster.
It was Master, right? Yeah, Master and Relic. They are gonna be the ones left out in this specific 2 versus 4 situation. Now, a 2 versus 4 situation sort of tells the entire story as well, right? True Reaper Esports, they're a man disadvantage, even though they are going to be having all the intel in the world. The man advantage is what truly is gonna come into play here. But hold on a second, Monster and Relic, they're pulling it back. Yep, they're pulling it back, and it's gonna be Monster to get himself a triple in order to secure the 16th round of the both for themselves. True Reaper Esports, they're bringing it right back. And I'm gonna take everything that I just said right now. I'm gonna eat my words. As True Reaper Esports in the 2 versus 4 situation, even with the man disadvantage, are going to be the ones to walk away with that win here. Oh man, what a round.
It was definitely a refreshing round to watch for me, though, because I almost gave up hopes on True Reaper Esports, because the moment I said that my prediction of True Reaper Esports taking away the victory against Immortal 5, I just went down for a second, saying that 2 versus 4, and I didn't really expect Immortal 5 to. I mean, I wouldn't say a throne, but they really did not have the enough amount of comms. And when it's a 2v4, you almost have the confidence, so you walk into their crosses one by one. But GG well played by Immortal 5 though. But will they take it to another overtime right now is the question. Another tactical timeout has been presented, so a lot of strategies are being made by Immortal 5 as they will be attacking right now. And talking about the player card, let's have a look at Master. Yes, 23 kills, 23 deaths. A really beautifully balanced kill death ratio right now with almost 10 assists to his name, Nitish.
Yeah, I mean, his KD is sitting at 1 right now. But yeah, you really can't do much, right? Being a close game, you really can't sit and stack and put up the numbers in terms of the KDs and whatnot. But look at this, it's an absolute frag out over towards the seaside, as we're gonna be seeing both of these teams going completely hammer towards each other. Down to a 2 versus 4 situation might be possible. True Reaper Esports have done it, ladies and gentlemen. The W Gaming, the push, it works out for them. And in a 4 versus 4 situation, maybe True Reaper Esports. I think so that Instalog and the player that is left out from the side of Immortal 5, that is Godspeed. Yeah, Radmaster with them insane shock darts, but yeah, with Godspeed left out in a 1 versus 4, I think so there's absolutely nothing that can be done here. He's gonna be flanked by 2 players. Oh, who is already holding on towards the window entrances, and there you go, ladies and gentlemen, 17-15. The tactical causes have held back True Reaper Esports. That's right. I mean, man.
Reaper Esports. My predictions
True
are
Reaper
back on
Esports.
the track. Oh,
Yep, definitely. True Reaper Esports, they are going to be the ones to clinch the victory here against How should I even say, man? Like,
Immortal
I'm
5.
not really sure. No, I'm not talking about the team name. Everyone knows the team name. I'm very disappointed because I expected Immortal 5 to not do something like that, but then exactly the same thing that I was not expecting came out to be true as well. I was not expecting a full on C rush coming in from them, but then maybe maybe I don't know. Maybe they just thought that it might work out. Maybe this is something that
Yep.
the team on the defender side was not looking forward to
Yes.
as well. But yeah, it
But
was a
I
pretty
think
good game, man. And
yep. But I'm really proud of Immortal 5 for putting out quite a show against Two Reaper Esports, where I think the MVP of the match pretty much goes to the hands of Buster with 31 kills and 24 deaths. We got 31 number of kills. I think he just went insane. He put all his efforts in. But at a point, Two Reaper Esports, they had it in the game because going for overtime by overtime, 3 overtimes, you really need that patience. Well, on the second in the leaderboard, we have Relic playing as Cypher and still being able to be on top of the frag list with 29 kills and 21 deaths. It's a good job, man. Good job, mate. I'm talking about Instalock, 24 kills, 27 deaths. Radmaster, 26 kills and 23 deaths. Radmaster, this man has got multiple kills in a round, which we thought that, you know, True Reaper Esports almost lost that. In the previous round, we just saw Radmaster and his teammate clutching out 2v4. But yeah, ladies and gentlemen, the last match of the day in round of 64 is going to be True Reaper Esports taking away that win after a 3 long overtime. And I think Gigi will play it for them.
yeah, True Reaper Esports, they definitely ripped apart the entirety of Immortal 5. But to be honest, I wouldn't take anything away from Immortal 5. They had an absolutely amazing game, and I wish them all the best in that journey. Their journey is not yet over. They can definitely come back in qualifier number 2, and they can put up an insane performance once again against teams like True Reaper Esports. We've got teams like Team Triple Q as well. All of these newer teams, right? All of these newer teams that are trying to make it to the top. It is definitely going to be insane to see teams like these going bang on against each other. But talking about the MVP, it was not Buster, it's Relic who is actually the match MVP for this specific game. 29 kills, 21 deaths, and 11 assists, ladies and gentlemen. Relic with them cipher plays, the trap wires, the cam setups. It was all amazing, and yeah, props to you, man. You're gonna be the match MVP, so be proud of it and take it up to the chest. True Reaper Esports, they've definitely got a worthy asset in the name of Relic, and I'm sure that True Reaper Esports, they're gonna keep on working on themselves in order to beat out the best of the best. Because right now they've got a lot of bigger teams to go up against. We've got Global Esports, we've got Bahi, we've got Godlike Esports, etc., etc. So a lot of prep has to be done by the side of True Reaper Esports. So let's hope that they don't get ahead of themselves and they get a lot confident. Don't do that. Keep practicing, keep streaming, and brush out and sharpen up your skills as well. But yeah, that was pretty much the day done and dusted, man. Like the first game of the day, W Gaming and Team KIYO, 13-10. W Gaming takes the win. Match number 2 was Level 0 Esports and Generation X Gamers, which was a quick game. It was a complete stomp taken away by the hands of Level 0 Esports. And the last game of the day, which went overtime, which was the first overtime of the specific tournament, True Reaper Esports versus Immortal 5, 17-15, an absolutely amazing match to witness as well. I am definitely sure all of our viewers loved it as well, and we, the casters all absolutely loved it as well. So, ladies and gentlemen, with that, we are done and dusted for the day.
Yep.
Day number 2 was absolutely insane, and I did not expect such an epic action coming in from all of these teams. I mean, I thought
Yes.
that maybe day number 2 might just be another stomp, because you never know. But thank you, Esportz Premier Series, for arranging the brackets and the schedule in such a way that most of the games are not going to be a stomp, and each and every game is going to be enjoyed as well. So yeah, with that, we are pretty much done for day number 2. I would like to give out a huge shout out to Hell Energy Drink and Josh App for making the Esportz Premier Series 2021 Valorant Cup possible. Definitely check them out using the link down in the description below. And also check us out, the casters, on our social media. It's at the rate official Assassin 47 on Instagram, and at the rate Tanvi Jasmine for the win on on Instagram as well. And with that, we pack up for day number 2. We're going to be back with day number 3. More and more epic Valorant action coming your way. If you guys missed out any of the matches today, don't worry. The highlights are going to be uploaded really, really soon by esports.in. So don't forget to hit that subscribe button and hit the bell notification icon to never miss another update. And we're going to be seeing you guys tomorrow for day number 3. Till then, good night, goodbye. See you guys tomorrow.
होश ये है जोश ऐसे ही ढेर सारे फनी वीडियोस के लिए जोश में आजा
There was a time when I drank coffee. Lots of it. That time is long gone. I switched because I like to keep up with the new trends. Energy, taste, power. What else do you need? For me, it's enough. Hell energy.